Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm King Sway, and I am still joined by Princess Sway.
Hello.
The most awesome person in the world, Slayer Gaming.
He wishes.
Annie.
Did he won?
Speak up.
Did he won?
Speak up.
I did.
Yeah, now. Put some bass in your voice. Holy hell.
Oh.
I'm
Say
missing
it.
essential equipment for that.
Say it with your chest. Your whole chest.
Some D&D SOI.
Sure, we'll go with that. We're still doing this Elden Ring type-esque adventure that we're doing. The kids are getting screwed over. My son's a moron.
Hand. Oh, wait, hold up.
So when last we left
That
off,
doesn't suck today.
Princess Sway, who plays Lena the Warrior, Slayer Gaming, who plays Daniel, and Annie, who plays Esme, had just dealt with an attack in the infirmary of the magic school that they attended. So they were tasked with a mission of attempting to try and track down the Black Knives, at least one hideaway that may be close by with all the attacks that have been going on. Slayer Gaming instead suggested that they look for Malik, the Black Wolf that has been helping them in some of these endeavors against the Black Knives. Since they're going to do that, that's what we're proceeding with. And we're going to throw in Dewan, and we're going as Ranisha. Yeah, okay. Is it the half elf? The half elf Ranisha. So we're starting off. You guys are getting to the stables. Ranisha is wearing the Raptor's black feathers.
She look cool.
Esme
Yeah.
and Lena are wearing battle mage robes. Daniel is wearing sanguine warrior robes.
Don't think that's good thing.
I'm in trouble.
Essentially, think of what rich people think of commoners. Yeah, that's what that is.
Technically. You know everything I'm doing. It's all linked to something else. So what are you guys doing? We're going to start with Ranisha. Oh.
We're where?
We're at the stables, and I do have to.
They were rebuilt? Or did
Yes.
some survive?
Well, a few survived.
Did that one horse I was gonna ride survive?
No.
Yeah, he
No,
was
he got. Yeah. You have a sword that has a triangular glintstone crystal inside of it that allows it to transform into a twin blade and a bow and arrow. You have an assortment of arrows now. You also have a talisman with ash inside. Excuse my misspeaking. And you now have a raven familiar.
Well, I suppose since we're about to be in pursuit, I'd like to approach a steed and see if it will let me sit on it.
Boom shakalaka, you have a horse.
I want a horse. I'm gonna get a horse
Flittery do, a horse for you.
too.
I'm gonna take a horse, dog. That's the way to go.
There's none left.
Unless we're going in the forest.
No,
That's
there's
not right.
enough for everybody. So everybody's just hopping on horses?
Did we ever see what my familiar was?
I'm doing
Yeah, you have a crow.
Oh yeah, Carl. That is very much what's written here.
We doing, baby?
I wanted to turn into an owl, so I could ride it.
Well, you don't have what it takes, the stuff to turn into an owl. Right now, just let it be a horse. So you're all mounted with your stuff to be on your horses.
You're leading the group.
Oh yeah, that was the final choice, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yay.
Do we have any idea how to track this guy, or are we just
No.
blindly walking into the forest and hoping a wolf crosses our path?
We're going off the last known location I saw him.
Which was how long ago? How long was everyone in the infirmary?
2 days.
A few days ago. Don't worry, there's always something to track. Always something. Because he was human when I saw him.
Are you saying that in or out of character?
I would
Yes.
say that. You see, the fact that you asked me that means if I say it in character, that's changing game plots right there. But if I say it out of character, it's still changing game plots. So either way, it's gonna change something.
Yeah.
He retracts the previous statement.
I'm gonna say it in character.
So you're
Not
saying
the
it in
droid.
character that you saw this wolf, this giant black wolf, turn into a guy.
Yes.
Okay.
You sound crazy now.
Call me crazy, but that's what I saw.
Well, that happened at the very tail end of the last battle.
When I was bleeding out. So, you know.
Yeah.
May or may not have been, shock-based
Maybe just a bit.
hallucinations.
Take into
But-
consideration that Selena actually acknowledges Malik exists and has stated that no one really knows what Malik is.
I'm gonna figure out what he is. I'm gonna do that.
We'll see.
We
He's
finna
gonna
learn
stare
today.
real hard.
We finna learn today. So we're heading out, boys. Whoa. Girls? Yes.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
the
the
only guy.
Comrades,
Ooh, let's go, comrades. Buddy
So
old
you're-
pals.
heading into a forested area with a lightly treaded path. You all have torches.
Oh, yeah, it is nice. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Selena wouldn't
Yeah,
let
we
us
did that on
wait.
purpose. We did that on purpose.
Who planned this adventure? You're in charge.
Yeah. I'm
My
sorry.
guy.
You might set the forest fire.
I'd rather be in the
Oh,
forest
let's not
than
bless
some
us
town.
with that, darling. We had no luck with fire last time.
No, he's not.
I'd rather be in a forest than near people at night.
I'd rather
So-
not.
While traveling, you hear various sounds of the forest. Owls hooting, things scurrying about, smaller items. Or I said items, animals. And then you eventually hear growling.
I know what it is.
It's a bear.
No, it's not a
Oh,
bear.
wait. Forest. Lindgren.
It's the wolf that we
Lindgren
saw.
Forest.
It's the wolf that we saw.
Liurnia.
Liurnia. Isn't that the beginning area?
No, that's where Ray Lucaria is. The magic school. Where Rain Luna.
Yeah. Liurnia. Forest. Forest Liurnia. I don't think there was anything in the forest.
No.
No.
I am entitled to change something so it's not exactly mirroring the game.
I know, but knowing you, you wouldn't just to mess with me. I'm assuming we're fighting a giant bear.
No,
No fun times here.
it's not a giant.
Everybody roll perception.
Yep.
Yep, here we go.
About 5.
4.
2. I don't know shit.
We're the only oblivious one.
Something growled.
It's not just that something growled. Your torchlight seems to grow dimmer.
What did you get us into?
I am racking my brain for every creature that ever existed right now.
You are aware I can just make stuff up.
Yes, but knowing you, you wouldn't just make something out of the blue. You would mix different creatures together to have a similar effect to what we're having now. So I'm trying to think of any creature that could possibly be mixed with another creature to create this effect.
Previous experiences gaming with you have made me very paranoid.
Exactly. So I don't believe you when you say you're making something up. Alright, well, we see the, well, here, yeah. Our lights are dimming. We
You
should do
can
something
feel
about that.
heavy footfalls, heavy thuds. It's in a rhythmic pattern. Doom, doom, doom.
Well, it's definitely not. It's definitely bipedal, not quadpedal, or however the saying goes. Yeah, that thing. It definitely sounds bipedal, so we can assume it's humanoid, but very heavy
It's
humanoid.
growling, though.
Doesn't preclude humanoid.
That's not too humanoid at all.
Human shaped.
And then you hear a horrible roar. As if something is dying. You hear several voices for a second. And horses.
You know what it is now?
I hate you. I hate
That's
you.
what it is now.
With every fiber of my being, I hate
Are we
you.
dying?
We are not having a horse battle. I refuse. But horse battles sound cool, so continue.
What are you guys doing?
I'm staring at trees because I don't know shit.
You can hear this going on. You just don't know that your torches is getting dimmer.
I want y'all to go for me because I'm trying to think.
Do we have any lights left?
You still have your torches.
How dim are they?
You can see about 5 foot around you.
Can we
I'm
set
gonna
on
turn around
fire?
and like
Can I turn my
torch to try
lantern
and light
on?
the area
I'm sorry, say
around
again?
me.
Can I turn my lantern on?
Yes, you can.
Is there can
Oh,
I
we
like
have
approximate
lanterns.
how many there are? Because you said plural in the horses department.
Can we set it on fire?
We
Oh,
cannot set the
child.
forest on fire.
I'm assuming that's perception.
Not trying to set the fire on.
4.
You can make out 3, maybe 4 shadowed figures.
There were more black eyes.
No.
Oh, thank God.
The glint.
No.
There were.
No.
The glint of steel off of firelight.
You know the worst part about playing the game we're basing this off of? I can't. It's so hard not to metagame here. Ah.
You also hear the growl of hounds.
We're dead again? We're nearly dead at least. Oh wait, I have healing now.
Well, after a long rest, you should have recovered all your HP from the previous one.
About to have a long rest in these people's carcasses.
You wanted to go through the night.
Either way, we would have had to fought these things.
No, that's not true.
See?
You know he's lying to you, right?
No, he's not.
No, he's right. I'm totally lying to you.
I should have figured as much.
Arguably, fighting them in a forest is better than fighting them out in the open.
What are they?
You have cover, but you also have an obscured shot, so it's a
Yeah.
double-edged sword.
I'm assuming the weapons they have, and if the weapons they have are correct, then yeah, they're not having a fun time in the forest at all. But I get the feeling you changed up the weaponry specifically to fit a forest, because Goblin Slayer rule number 1, don't bring a longsword into a cave.
That's happened. That's happened.
Alright, I shoot into the darkness. Magic missile.
The sad part about this is I believe it.
It would work, though.
If you rolled high enough. If you didn't, you know what's happening?
You know, I was having good rolls until you said something about my rolls.
Oh, just try.
I can't. I cast magic missile at one of the figures. Because F them, they're out in the forest at night. Ain't nothing good going on there. Bro, it didn't roll, it jumped and landed.
As you cast your mana bolt, it shoots out. It creates a small spark of light that shoots out into the darkness, and you feel, or rather, you hear an impact. But it's an impact of wood. You hear something splinter. There's a small flash of light as the mana particles dissipate, like glitter, for a moment. It illuminates a small area, and you see a rather large black hooded horse and a rather large black hooded figure with a
It's a
glaive
giant.
In their right hand.
For those of us who are less familiar, here to define what a glaive is.
Pole arm, pole, kind of like an axe head or like a butcher knife head. Going, here's a pole, the blade sticks out a little bit, and then there's the actual blade part. Right here.
Like mix a pipe with an axe.
Something like that, yeah.
So Big Al.
Yeah, Big Owl.
Very good.
Oh, you knew it was coming, boy. You knew it was coming.
That's why I said it's arguably better we're in the forest.
Oh, it's not.
Listen, there's more opportunity for a big weapon like that to
You
get
can
stuck
run
in
and
the...
hide.
Can my fairy
No,
see
you cannot.
Yes.
Can I ask her to shoot those little lightning bolts?
You want your fairy to use her hurling?
Probably called
Roll, baby.
6 side?
Yeah.
6!
Lena looks to the fairy. The fairy just nods. She flitters around. You can see trails of glitter behind her. Yeah, like Tinkerbell. Fuck y'all. Anyway. The fairy flies up. The dark figure just ignores it for a second. Then zap! Right in its eyes. The head snaps backwards. And you hear it scream and wail inhumanly as it holds the area that might be its eyes.
So it cannot see it.
If there's 3 of them, at the very least 4, I'm assuming they all have the different weapon types you can find on these things. I only know 2 of the weapon types, though. I don't know if there's any more weapon types than the 2 I know of.
I know there's some bad guys over there. And some animal noises.
This is y'all's turn now. I didn't. My familiar can't do. Wait, no. Technically, it wouldn't still be her turn because her familiar and her are 2 different entities.
Yep.
All right.
Is there anything else you want to do?
Stab another one.
You want to stab?
Yeah.
Oh,
With my fairy.
you can't with the fairy. You have to do it yourself. Okay.
Do you have the
Whoa.
magical components?
Just like with Daniel, Lena comes up and she casts a mana bolt, but she misses and as it goes into the darkness, it smashes against another tree, or so you think, and you hear more splintering.
Are we allowed to charge up spells? Like take more than 1 turn?
Yes.
All right.
I'm wondering why it took you that long to ask me that. We're 3 to 4 sessions in.
Well, you see, it's the fact that we've had a single target. I've never wanted to simultaneously hit 1 target, but assuming these things are wearing metal, lightning kind of spreads between conductive material, especially if it's magical. And if you're getting hit with a railgun, I'd like to see you live that if you get hit by it. Oh.
Esme,
Yeah.
you're up. Everybody roll perception again.
No,
Aww.
you get to roll
It's
that
a mat 5.
Oh, good, because
Can you pass me my dice, Bubby?
2.
She's the only one that notices.
Yep.
Lana, baby, you are the only one that notices. You hear more wood splintering. And considering the fact that no one is attacking, and to your knowledge, the dark figures have not, yes?
Can my familiar roll perception since I can't see shit? The whole point I wanted a bird was so it could, look at
I'll let you slide with that, yeah.
It might not do a damn bit of difference.
I got a
Can I do
bird.
that with my doll?
I got a bird.
My bird saw less than I did. Never mind.
Wait, hold on. I got a bird.
My bird just flew into a tree.
I have a
It's
dog.
bad at birding.
My doll got a 4.
My dog got a bird. My bird got a 4.
Well, your bird and your dog are hearing the wood splinter. and something's wrong. You hear something moving in the canopy, in the wood tops.
Is it
Don't look at me. I don't automatically know what these things are.
just a bunch of
Crash!
My bird just flew into a tree, so.
Everyone roll dexterity.
Met one.
I got a 6.
They went under the dog dish. I have no idea.
I got a met
I
one.
got a 6.
I got a 1.
It's a 6. I'm keeping it.
I got a 6.
This one time, I'm gonna let it slide.
I'll take a picture.
Purely because it's cool.
4.
You said 1 before.
Mine's
I heard you.
I got a 7.
Esme. And Ranisha, your sixth sense, your battle senses, your spidey senses are tingling, and you yoke up your horses and move them. Daniel, Lena, you each take
worse than me.
2 damage from the tree falling.
Don't worry. I'm so hard-headed it splinters. It's fine. There's no more tree now.
Nobody figured that out? Nobody?
What?
That the tree was falling, that the mana bolt that you missed hit the same tree?
I kind of figured.
I knew that.
Because you said more wood splintering, not another tree's wood splintering. It's all in your wording.
Oh, you're actually catching on. It only took 10 years! Your face! Your face!
Sometimes I get too into your stories. Dang it. Okay.
Guess what?
You're dead.
Now it's their turn.
Kind of figured. My bird's not magic, so it can't pew pew.
You can cast
That's
spells
all.
through it, but it counts as your turn.
Yeah. 'Cause
Technically,
ours
she's the
isn't-
only one with with the magical offense.
I mean,
Me?
technically speaking,
Wait,
I can
did
tell
what?
my bird to peck their eyes out, but they don't have eyes.
Did you do something?
Me?
Yeah.
Did she?
Say, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, no,
they
they
did.
didn't do it. Well, you dodged.
Oh, yeah.
That counts. Moving a
Mhm.
horse counts as what we did that time. Okay.
Yeah.
You stare at me like I'm dumb.
I'm not staring at you like you're dumb.
Because it's
It's
your
not.
action.
Oh, I got something for your asses.
Hmm.
You hear a low growl coming from the horses, the area of the horses. And then you hear a raspy, deep voice.
I know what
Feast!
I know what it is.
And then dogs, very large dogs, come running forward.
I didn't cause this.
It was all your fault.
I know.
I caused the tree, not this.
I know. It's no.
Now we got like 7 dogs, 3 enemies. Malik's gonna come out of nowhere.
Who said Malik's coming?
I'm assuming you live in this forest.
Hopefully, because we're gonna die.
I'm assuming he lives in this
We are
forest
wrecked.
and then he hears intruders and he's like, nah, that's not gonna fly in my forest, dog. And he's gonna come nom on
Are
my
you
horses.
equating Malik to Superman? Because literally, Superman just floats there all day. Oh, what's trouble over here?
Nah, he's saying, who disturbed my slumber, motherfucker?
Well, context. I mean, context clues telling us that you're over there. The enemies are way the F over there, so that means clearly they can't come in this direction because clearly you're watching something or hearing out for something. So clearly, any noises in these woods or this particular section of woods is not going unnoticed by Malik.
Y'all don't even know what Malik is.
That's a whole lot of assumptions.
Yeah.
We
I-
have hope.
I see wolf form. Wolves have better hearing and smell than the average human being,
He's
and
not a human.
he
I
moves
saw.
clearly fast. So clearly, there's a reason why the enemies refuse to go into this part of the woods.
They're there now.
These are different.
I mean, we just encountered them. We don't know where they're coming from or where they're going or where they can or can't.
Can I write in? Can I roll an insight check as to
Can I
what
ask
these
something?
things are? Just so I'm
Yes.
not metagaming?
Insight.
Okay, thank you.
You don't know shit.
Can I ask my fairy this?
It'll be
Which one
metagaming.
of that?
then.
Did she know this was coming all along?
She just shakes her head no.
They're dark knights. I don't remember their actual name, but they're dark knights.
Not more Dark
The
Knight.
Night Cavalry.
Yes, thank you.
Dark.
They're from
Wait,
a whole
where's-
other area. Taking consideration the two areas that you guys are,
Yeah, I don't
and
know why they're here.
they're there for a reason. For a good reason. Like
And they only
you
have-
guys have not been asking questions.
No, like
Why the fuck are they there?
I understand.
You guys have been getting in fights. I get like when y'all got actually get into the RP points.
Here's a question though, Father.
We
Is
need
it-
to tie him up and
Isn't it
And
freshly
question them.
nighttime?
We don't
I
have.
know what I'm gonna try to do.
Why?
I don't know. I got on a horse and then I got growled at.
And is it freshly night?
There's
Yes.
so many questions to be
The
asked.
sun is going down. It's only down for about an hour.
You know, that makes me feel worse about this encounter. Thanks.
These things only exist at night.
Oh yeah.
They physically don't exist during the day.
Are they
Can we
sensitive
just
to the
go?
light then?
No, it's not that they're sensitive. They physically disappear during
Yeah.
the day.
Maybe during the day, but we have magic. We have light magic. Are they sensitive to light? Can we make them disappear with light?
I'm pretty sure a little lamp is different from the power of a star.
Fucking magic!
So did I. You know what happened?
You failed!
Its horse came back.
Well, this isn't dark magic either, is it?
You want to rephrase?
So, but
Oh yes, there's
So,
time to get walloped on. Do they get a -1? Does the one with the glaive get his -1 since he's fighting in a forest with a long weapon? Genuine question.
can you get like a minus six?
Wait, what did I name my fairy?
Oh,
What
okay.
did I name my
I
fairy?
know,
Dad?
exactly.
You didn't name it.
Yes, I did.
What did you name it then?
I
Unicorn.
forgot.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, you named it unicorn.
No, I changed its name.
Oh,
Don't know.
alright.
I forgot what its name
You
is.
can't be looking at my rolls like
Can't
that.
look at that rolls.
I'm not looking.
Actually tries to look.
As you try to move my screen.
Oh, my elbow. My funny bone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8-sided die.
Wait, what did I have?
1, 2, 3, 4,
he's
5,
rolling
6,
to see
7.
who gets attacked.
Yes.
Oh.
She's 6.
Oh, I thought that was
2, 4, 6, 8.
I thought it was an 8. I couldn't see from here. 6.
That's a 2.
Her.
That's me.
I've just barely been missed. Watch, just because I said that, this next roll is going to be F you in particular.
Esme, you get a big hound that leaps and gnashes at you, but your horse reacts before you do and yokes back, and it steps back a little bit. The hound misses completely.
Yes.
I have a question.
Unfortunately,
Ah.
Lena,
Oh.
you on the other hand, your horse has its hind leg gnashed at by the hound.
Oh, fun. I have a question.
True.
Wait,
Does our horse's actions count different from our own?
The horse is only trained and you can only do what you tell it to.
can I tell it to kick it?
Yes?
I was trying to have 2 attacks.
Well, I'm
on
gonna
the
tell
turn.
my
Oh, I'm
horse
aware
to
of what
kick
you're
it.
trying to do, you fat bastard.
I'm gonna tell my horse to kick it off.
This is unfair.
Then I have to go for that.
Yes.
6-sided?
Yes. The horse can't kick the hound off because the leg it's using to kick is what the hound is gnashing on. It's what the hound is biting on
Why can't it use its other leg?
because it'll fall over. What you want, boy?
I was just thinking, can I cast something similar to the swordy things? The swordy things.
This sword thing.
The sort of things that go
You mean the
shooty-
phalanx swords?
Yeah, those. The things that
Oh
go
my
shooty
God.
shooty. when
That's
you
just
get-
raw mana.
What do you
But I was questioning like how many I can cast at one time, or if it's just like 1, 2, 3, 4,
3.
5. Okay, that's better. I like that. I like my chances with that. I ask for reasons.
You can only use them on one individual, though. You're not mastered that spell like that yet. You remember, you're still students
I know.
and not upperclassmen.
I mean, I'm upperclassman in other areas of magic.
Yeah, you know shit you shouldn't know.
And that's why Selena hates you.
Actually, that's why everybody's going to get bit in the ass later.
Oh, they.
I didn't do it.
You did!
I mean, I did, but I didn't do it.
This is all your
I didn't do nothing.
Your sister flat out said, this is all your fault.
Coming from the ones who left me to die.
So,
I didn't
Alright.
leave you to die.
I'm going to let y'all slide. And I'm going to end my attack on those 2.
Eh,
So we're going to start with Renisha.
I'm not happy. I really need to start these fights with splitting my sword.
You have 2 swords.
Yeah.
Do you need a refill?
No, I'm going to still anyway.
We'll just hold on to it.
2
until you're
swords are better
thirsty.
than 1. I'll stab you in the balls and stab you in the sphincter
Renisha.
simultaneously.
Alright, she dodged a dog. Her horse got bit.
Yes.
How many got dispatched?
Nobody.
How many dogs?
Oh. Just the 2 that you know.
I was like, you know, look good one.
How bad is the wound on her horse?
Roll perception.
That's gone well so far.
Everyone-
That's my point.
It's bleeding to death. Hey, let's
But-
go.
I
The
can't see.
doctor.
You said 5?
Yeah.
I have a
Call that horse tripod.
Alright.
Those are the dice I plan on using.
Well,
How do you can still keep the drive?
can I put her on my horse?
You
So
need
she's
to-
not on the
you
ground
need to
with-
use your movement turn to get over there and your action turn to actually move her.
Well, I'd rather not have her on the ground with attack dogs, so yes. If my horse is able to do that.
Roll.
Use your elven nature, Gimli.
Shut the fuck up! Stop wishing me well, it's not working!
And attempting to get her to come over to the horse, as Renisha pulls Lena over to her side, Renisha's grip loosens. It just doesn't hold for a second. And then Lena falls to the ground on her ass.
You do not have the elven dex.
The only soft thing I had to throw at you was a dirty sock. You are lucky. If it was clean,
Esme.
it'd be on.
You're up, baby.
Are these things sensitive to light?
I don't know, are they?
Roll insight.
I got a 6.
Not 6.
They're not sensitive to light any more than the regular individual is that you know of.
Honestly, if I rolled my insight properly, I probably would have known more given I deal with the dark magics and, all things dark. So.
Darn it.
Ooh, the one
I have
time.
no fucking clue what to do then.
Skip you?
Huh?
Skip you? For the time being?
Oh.
Daniel!
Damn. We can use all the attacks we can take here.
Alright.
I was calling these a light line if they were allergic to light. They're not though, so.
Can I essentially spear them with an extra long sword? Specifically the dog that's gnawing on that horse.
Elaborate extra long sword.
I got a carrying sword with
So
magic.
You're using the great sword spell.
Yeah.
Done. Roll. But that takes magic, so you're down a point.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna do.
It's a
As the horse is getting pulled down on, the horse is trying to fight and kick. But the more it fights and kicks, the more the hound rather, the big warhound. Think Mabard warhounds. Yeah, that's my point. Mabari warhounds. They're almost the size of wolves. And you know how big a wolf is. Mabari warhounds.
It's like a quarter to half the size of a horse itself.
That's my point.
That's fine.
Why do you think I say call the horse tripod?
I mean, it's like
It's
it's gone,
every time
right?
the horse keeps trying to kick and defend itself, the teeth gnash and tear in. It's getting to the point where the horse can't do anything and it buckles. The horse falls over.
Is it dead though?
No, it's
All
not
right.
dead.
Ah.
Close to?
You come in, and as you're doing it, the hound is gnashing and gnawing and tearing furiously at this leg to the point where it's torn flesh off of the horse. But you come in and stick it right through the neck.
Oh,
And your blade pierces into and through the neck of the hound.
What did you roll?
4.
Oh.
But it rolled badly. It rolled badly.
Oh.
I got another sword.
That's the thing.
I don't even think I can use my other sword, can
He's
I? in
forced
this
me to
instance?
question
Oh,
people and things.
Yeah, I guess I could. But who's dumb enough to throw their sword?
You.
I'm not.
Uh-huh.
Not throwing my sword in the darkness.
Hmm.
That's different
I'm
from casting
surprised.
magic missile. Okay.
He agrees with me.
Does my other sword have the same enchantment or
Nope.
no?
It's
No?
your regular sword from the beginning, the one that you cast fire. You use fire magic on.
So say, is there any way I can transfer the magic from one sword to the other? Like not the stone, but like flow the magic through. No? Okay.
Boo.
Is there any way I can
Magic wand.
like simulate the magic since I just
Not
saw
without another action.
I'm trying to knock it off this horse.
Mhm.
Just so y'all know. I'm not throwing my sword. I'm not throwing my sword. I want to.
Magic too.
No, that would take another action.
I was
You
gonna
didn't
say,
want to use his action to
you want me to
cast
magically?
and stab.
I was gonna say, you want me to magically tether this sword to me, so even if I throw it, I can call it back, like some sort of,
Oh, kind of like how you used to have the thing wrapped around your hand?
you know, like some sort of what's that one thing you did? Oh, this sword's bound to me. It may be 7 countries that way, but come here, Mjolnir.
Oh, yeah, that. That was funny. Because he tried to steal my damn sword. I'm like, oh, you're trying to steal it.
No.
I literally waited for the guy to get way over there. I'm like,
Give me my sword.
and the sword kept coming back. He's this dumbass is holding on to my sword. The sword is dragging him, and he won't let it go.
He was determined to steal that sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. But I can't do that till my next turn. So. I'm gonna just save it for now, so I'm not losing a sword, and I can magically tether this sword to me. Woo. Yeah. All right. I just realized you technically.
I'm doing this for a reason.
Do I?
She technically gets 2 attacks. I just realized that. It's a 6. Oh, no, it's a 4. That's worse.
Not that worse.
It's my dad.
I'd rather have a 4 than a 6.
I'd rather have a 6 than a 4.
Glaive goes up in the air.
Yep, that's why.
After it goes up in the air, it comes down crashing hard into the ground. You feel a thud, and after you feel that thud, you feel a rumble, like an earthquake. Everybody roll to see if you stay on your mounts.
I mean, one of them's not on the mountain.
Say she's already on the ground because I suck at everything.
4.
See about
5.
Everybody manages to stay on their mounts, but your horses are uneasy. They're moving and maneuvering to stay on because the ground is cracking and shifting.
How much life, or should I say, is the horse still alive? Not the one I'm riding. The one that got its leg rolled.
Fuck out of here.
I am not using it for any bad reasons, I promise.
You need to touch it. It's on the ground, which means you need to dismount.
I'm not aware of what I need to do.
I'm trying not to get off my horse.
But at the same time, you know, there's feet, so I can.
You must have pulled up to it and toe tap it.
I know what it is gonna be.
Matt A.
It's an 8. It's you, Gimli.
Get it.
Isn't Gimli the dwarf?
The dwarf.
Okay, so I've been getting it wrong. I don't remember the elf's name.
You talking about Elrond or Legolas?
Legolas. Thank you.
I want to be Orlando Bloom.
That's probably why she got a 1. I called her a dwarf.
Jackass.
Who's your elven friend?
5. Why?
Because the dice just don't like you.
Well, this one doesn't. Maybe I'll get lucky.
Maybe.
No, no. The one?
You're not supposed to look at his dice rolls.
That's me.
I got a 1. I live another day.
You know,
No, I don't. No.
it's not even attacking you anymore. That was to switch the target. So he could re-roll. That's exactly what he just did. So thank you. Thank you, no me.
Yes, dear.
Roll to see if you stay on your mount.
Oh no.
There's a wind up, and you can hear wind
Oh.
moving. There's a bright flash. 1 second, as there's a slashing movement from left to right, and you feel a gust of wind punch you dead in the chest. And because you failed your roll, you are now on your butt.
Yay!
Take 2 damage. Damn it! What game are we playing, boy?
I wasn't expecting you to be this dickish.
Why ever not?
Esme,
Ah,
I would need the medal for that.
hi, Rash.
I need you to make a roll for me, baby.
I mean, we agent Rash, so I got it too.
You fall off your horse. Take 2 damage.
No. You stay on your horse.
Oh, that's
But
bad.
there are cuts
That's bad.
from splinters of wood and grains of sand being forced so forcefully over your body that it starts to tear things. You take 1 damage.
You got road rash without ever hitting the ground.
Right? I have healing though, but I'm waiting until y'all fucking dead. We're new. I should.
Daniel!
At least I did something.
Roll
Well,
dexterity.
what's the point in using?
Yay.
Because I'm pretty sure it probably has a charge up,
You know
right?
what? Nah.
No, roll dexterity, Daniel.
Nah. I gotta use their colors. Hopefully that doesn't backfire hugely. It's probably going to. But I gotta use their colors. 2. It backfired.
Daniel,
Still using this dice, though.
there is a Mabai warhound chomping on the left hind leg of your mount.
Is that the one that
We
she
got
dodged?
horses for no fucking reason.
Huh?
Is that the one she dodged?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Thought so.
yeah.
And the one that
I was hoping y'all forgot about that one, but
Oh no, I didn't forget.
yeah, she's shaking her head like, no, I ain't forget about shit. Just
That's why I mentioned piking with my second sword. I was gonna take care of that one, but no.
Pokey pokey.
You should try that. That's what your sword specializes in.
Oh yeah, it does. Ha ha ha.
no, her sword actually, the hook, the spike, comes out like a Tetsugen.
Oh, so it's like the skin peeler.
It's the needle. It's the Godskin Noble. It's a rapier.
Oh, I didn't have.
But
I don't think I
It's
have.
the spike comes out
Yeah.
like in the spike. It's a chain.
Yeah.
She has a Tetsugen. For those of you that don't know Tetsugen and what that is,
I know
Kunai.
Tetsaiga.
huh?
I know Tetsaiga.
Tetsugen. Please, God, no. Blade or a knife or something attached to a chain or a rope, and you whirl it about and you use it to hit people.
Can I wrap around my arm?
Can you wrap around your arm? Yes, it can. Or you can wrap around someone's neck.
I want to wrap around your.
You didn't hear that from me. Literally, the DM is telling you you shouldn't be doing this. I'm trying to help y'all.
I don't think she was paying attention, so that's fine.
Fine, give it.
Huh?
I was just told that I can turn around and strangle you with my chain.
Okay, you were listening.
Oh, that's
I have a
coming.
question about the
That's coming.
But what?
the talismans we have. Do they have a charge up right?
The talismans are what's giving us our mount or our familiars.
Not then the
No, she's her healing talisman.
Yeah.
Oh, that's,
She's the only one with a healing talisman.
I didn't get anything special, so
obviously
No,
right
the actual
now I
only
don't
ones
need
with
to use it on
anything that
you.
heals are you and her.
Don't think I need it on you.
Well,
Huh?
as far as items.
If you're going to use your healing talisman, it takes 1 point of magic,
Mm-hmm.
and you can use it to heal yourself.
Uh-huh.
And then you roll for how many points it'll restore. But since you've only taken 1 point of
Yeah, I know. I'm figuring out when it's better to do it. 'Cause it's like, well, you can do it earlier in the fight. No, it's better to wait.
I'm saying just not when you're damn near dead.
Just
no,
look.
that's actually the time to use it.
No, because then somehow she'll roll. It'll f up. She only heals 1, and then the enemy is gonna crit me for 5. Because it seems like all these dark forces and dark characters specifically love stabbing me in the midsection.
I wonder why. You want an amnesia?
Because it was a fun story plot, and I
No,
am
it's-
not regretting my decisions.
Because you have no idea how much story I have just based on you.
I am
Yeah,
secretly
speak up,
I'm secretly part of the Dark Lord's army.
What
I
you
am
need to ask the
secret.
fairy.
Can she
Okay, I'll come back to you.
I'm secretly
You said to question people more than just to kill, right?
I'm sorry, say again?
You said we should start questioning people more than just to kill.
It's up to you.
Listen, bro. Listen, I'm secretly part of the Demon Lords. I'm like the Demon Lord's right hand man, and I gained amnesia. Now I'm on the good side, and he's trying to kill me because I'm on the good side.
That's actually not what's happening.
I know it's not,
I'm trying to kill
but it'd be funny.
There's only
The
one.
blade is coming to take you.
I don't know why. They weren't coming to take me. They're coming to kill me.
The blade is coming to take you. I am blade of.
I'm getting a drink.
Can you give me something that's not good?
Did you see his face?
I'm taking that's Malika. The spy rock.
No.
No?
Did you see his face?
And yes, hon, you are right.
It is her? Oh, look, I know something.
Did you see his? All I'm saying is, did you see his face? The horror of realization.
She wants that booty.
Swiggity swooty, I'm coming from your undead.
See, the thing about it is, in the video game, no one ever actually actively pursues you. This ain't a video game.
Right. There's only one big bad guy.
So she's on the ground. I'm on my ass. She stayed on her horse. The dog attacked his horse.
Yeah.
And the ground is now uneven,
Yes.
which is affecting movement.
Yes.
Fantastic.
We're screwed.
Yo, I'm doing this all on purpose.
What are the other bad dudes doing?
They're just watching.
And
They're
she
literally
and I
just
got
watching.
hurt with the.
They're literally just watching you right now.
What happened to the dog that was on his horse?
It's still chomping me. Well, my horse.
Okay, so you're getting gnawed on. She got standing road rash. I'm on my ass and took some sort of fire damage. Or something.
No, you just
Magical light something or
Wait.
other.
wind.
ask this question?
That was a fail.
Yeah.
Got a good pair of horse, though.
Can I ask this question, Dad?
Yes, you can.
Is that dog still gnawing on my horse?
No, I can't.
That
No,
dog's
he's
dead.
Bobby killed it.
I stabbed it through the throat.
Can I eat it?
What? Why? Just why?
Yes. Yes, you can.
Okay, I want
Is
to
that
eat
a
it.
constitution roll? I'm gonna gnaw on some
Watch her get a nat
uncooked
6 for this,
dead
too.
dog real quick.
It's
Oh,
an apple.
Or
You start chomping and gnawing down on the dog, and you're gnashing and chewing bits of raw flesh.
Mentally disturbed.
Is that a good thing? No.
Let me put it in
I don't know
perspective.
what to say about that. Don't you?
Let me put it into perspective. If I eat
You're the one
something
that
raw,
decided
I'm
to
dead.
start
If you guys
watching
eat something
horror
raw, you
movies
have a
in
better chance
diapers.
of living.
Oh, food poisoning.
No.
No, she faster check.
I can't eat raw food like y'all can. I'm missing an organ to do that.
What organ are you missing?
My
There's
appendix.
appendix.
Oh.
Yeah, sushi and whatever. Yeah.
That's why, depending on the sushi, I'll get sick after eating.
I can't
I
swallow
just gag at
sushi.
the table. It's not worth it.
I can't swallow
I didn't get to the
sushi.
digesting part.
That shit is delicious.
It
What
is,
the fuck you
though.
talking about?
I can't swallow
Cheap.
raw fish. Like
Yeah,
my body
cheap,
completely
raw.
will just like no.
Nori
can't even
sticks
get
to
it
my
down my
teeth.
throat.
Is that like
fish gets
trying to
my
eat
throat.
trying to drink a raw egg with you?
I
Probably.
guess.
Her face.
That's the
Like, people drink raw eggs? Yes.
I've watched it.
It's not healthy.
The fuck it's not. Yes, it is.
Salmonella.
Eh.
Mm-hmm.
You've watched me drink three. I used to drink 3 raw eggs a day.
Black
Yeah.
hole,
muscle
egg
bones.
hole, right next to each other.
I'm eating.
I am the blade of Nicola.
Alright,
I
so
have never known defeat.
I'm eating Lily.
she is gnawing on a dead dog.
Yes.
His horse is getting gnawed on. And we're just
I am the
chilling
blade of Nicola.
with injuries.
I have
Yeah.
never known.
She's on the ground, I'm on the ground, she's on a horse. Is he still on the horse that's about to be tripoded?
Yes.
What's the dude with the giant thing doing?
He's just watching you with the glaive off to the side.
Isn't it?
What
Isn't
limits
it gonna
does my dark
attack?
magic have when it comes to healing?
I'm sorry, say again.
What limits does my dark magic have when it comes to healing?
What reagents do you have to heal?
The leg.
No, what reagent do you have to heal?
A wolf.
So you're trying to siphon a life force out of one to heal another? You gotta touch it.
Well, more so like reattaching limbs, but yeah, that works.
You gotta touch one to. You gotta
I
touch
kind
them
of
both.
figured, but is that the only thing holding that part back?
Yeah, what you getting at, boy?
I'm just asking. Like, can I reattach whole limbs if something gets cut off?
You would need a lot of magic from yourself to siphon, and
And I assume I'm not skilled enough to siphon magic from others.
you can magic. No, you know how to, because of your blood magic. You know how to siphon life force, but you can use that to reattach a limb.
And I can't use life force to turn into magic because
Life force is stronger.
technically speaking, if I'm using life force, doesn't that mean magic isn't being used? If it's just pure life force.
Yes.
Yeah, you circumvent using mana, but you use your HP.
So I become Dakaran.
Yeah.
Without the ability to just nom.
Yeah, that's why blood magics are broken.
But in order to get my health back, I actually need to use the mana on something.
Yeah,
Or I have a pocket net. I want to use her as a pocket medic.
What? Huh?
He said her.
I know.
Yes, Bigty.
so
You want attention?
Ranisha,
You want your
Fine.
you're up.
I'm not sure I want to help the person currently gnawing on raw dead dog anymore, but I would like to get back on my horse if it's still there.
I'm gonna give you a boon and say yes.
Okay.
You can hop. That's your action. That's your action.
Oh, okay.
Your movement action is to hop up on your horse. You still have a regular action.
Does my horse have poison in it?
No,
Your
sweetheart.
horse
It's
is
just
about
missing a
to
leg.
die.
It's got 2 front legs and 1 back leg.
Tripod.
Okay, so I can still.
Like, is it round based if it's gonna die soon, or
Huh?
damn? I was trying not to get off my horse. So wait, what if I'm using my magics to transfer life from one thing to another? Do I need my magic for that since it's not actually?
Is there
That depends on
A
what you're using. Are
specified
you using
purpose for
blood-
the talisman
using your
that I
blood
have?
as a catalyst, so you're using your life force as a
No,
catalyst.
like somebody else's blood, like the wolf's blood.
Oh, look how cute he looks.
You would still need mana to do that to initiate it.
Okay.
Is there a stated purpose? You said I have a talisman with ash.
That's your crow.
Okay.
Corporeal form for your crow. It's a spirit animal that takes a corporeal form to become your familiar.
I wanted to be your monk, and you just ruined that for me. Now I'm sad.
You wanted to do the guard?
Well, you can literally cause people to explode in on themselves due to their own magic. Except
I use chi.
chi magic, they go hand in
No,
hand.
they're two different forms. Spirit energy as opposed to different wavelengths.
Yeah, but if you're skilled enough, you can have them on similar wavelengths. Because if you think magic like radio waves, then
Are we really having a metaphysics, quantum physics debate here?
yes.
We can do this. You know,
Because I'm going to fight tooth and nail so I can regenerate my own magic, so I have an infinite supply of healing without
you have a way to regenerate your own magic
without resting.
without resting.
Oh.
Use your damn imagination. I've already figured out 3 ways to how to break your character is broken.
I was trying to use my brain, but you said my brain was no good on that front. Because apparently I
I've figured out 3 ways your character is broken. Apologies.
So if I can't just
Shut the hell up.
sorry.
Yeah,
Or no.
shut up.
My bird can do what I tell it to do, right?
Yeah.
How far away is the big dude?
25 feet.
Is drawing my weapon an action as well, or is that?
I will let you draw your weapon and give a verbal command to your bird.
How long is my chain for my
But I
sword?
can't fire
Enough to wrap.
because I already got on my horse, so I don't have any movement. So I just I can tell the bird what to do and draw a weapon, and that's the end of my action.
Oh, I remember what I wanted to do.
I will let just because y'all down so bad. You want to fire an arrow?
Yes, I want my
Done.
bird to distract the big guy, and then I want to fire an arrow.
Done. Roll.
We're not doing that bad.
For which?
Yes, we are.
Do I have to roll to see if he successfully distracts, or whether I hit the guy or both?
Whether you hit the guy.
Lightless.
5.
Okay. Your crow circles around. Excuse me. The dark figure looks at it for a second, and he goes to swat it. As he goes to swat, his hand goes just enough to part from his face, and you hit him square in the chest with an arrow.
Is he armored, or does it actually do damage?
He grunts, and he looks at it, and he looks down, and he looks at you.
I make the big thing bad.
Yeah, you said he looks at you.
Father, I feel as if with your wording, I'm looking at this completely wrong. Because I'm thinking of siphoning. You just said to get magic back, so I think I need to rewire my entire way of thinking.
Yeah, you probably do.
Esme,
Yes.
you're up, baby.
We only have the one big bad guy attacking us, besides the dogs.
So far,
You say the dog's
Yeah.
still attacking him. I pissed off the big guy. Everybody else is watching.
Can I
I
use the ground, like roots and vines and stuff to turn around and what is it? What's the word?
He's a nurse.
Oh,
I have no idea.
like capture
You want to like make the roots bend to your will.
and like wrap around and
You make shit for Persephone.
like make them like wrap
I
around.
get what you're saying.
Okay.
Use your magic.
Ooh, sorry. No.
There's literally a cantrip or a spell that does that.
You know, I hate you, Father.
What?
I'm racking my brain for
Sorry.
every possible way of
It's a
getting
6.
Anna
I'm a
back.
keep it. It's a 6.
Since I let it do with her, I'm gonna let you swim. Like it'd be unfair. So
6 on the floor. Count. Woo.
Yeah. Because we need them. Power strength. That's the word.
you extend your hand, and as you extend your hand into the roots, you push your mana out. It's an invisible influence, but you can feel your power connect with the roots around and the very vines, and that snakes and it starts to encapsulate and constrict around the dark figure with the blade, with the arrow in his chest.
I did something.
Yes, I can't turn life force into mana.
Yes, you can.
I thought I asked that and you said no.
No, you can turn your life force into mana.
Which essentially is a one of the 3 ways you said that I can just infinitely restore mana.
You're trying to be Dakar.
Without the blood sucking, yes. Technically without blood sucking.
No, I'm about to say
You're
there is
very
no.
technical in that. You're still siphoning life force.
You know, I'm now suddenly starting to realize my Selena doesn't like me.
Huh.
You know, the more you think about a character that uses blood, the more terrifying they actually become when you have a good imagination.
I told you straight up from the top that shit. You got 3 ways to be broken. I just haven't just divulged them to you.
And one of those ways is siphoning life into my mana.
Yay.
And
Bruh,
pretty
I'm gonna do you this one thing.
pretty much everything is
This
life.
one, and when I say this one,
I'm thinking loud and clear.
Oh yeah.
say you use life force
Yeah.
to siphon off mana.
Yeah.
You only need 1 point of mana to roll a healing spell,
You know, I was thinking that.
and then that healing spell restores you for however much 1d6.
I was thinking that.
You're broken, which means
Is that why
because
you've been throwing hard encounters at us purely because of my
of
character?
you,
Yeah.
because
How
of
did you
you.
get hooked up with this guy anyway? He seems like a little black cloud over here.
I was wondering why all these encounters was like so majorly hard, and then the more creative I started getting with myself, I'm like, oh,
It's your fault.
It's you.
oh.
Now you know what it's like. You just are now figuring out. Oh shit, the card.
This
Yes.
is what it's like to be the card. Got it.
Yeah,
Except he did it solo.
Well,
I had to.
other than the demon inhabiting his brain.
He was very useful.
Much to his dismay.
His face.
I wish I had the demon at this point. For all I know, I
No,
do.
you don't.
Are you trying to foreshadow? My father's foreshadow? No.
I'm pretty sure he's been foreshadowing a lot.
No. God, Jesus, he's essentially doing to me what I did to him, and I love it.
I say, do you think any part of his vengefulness isn't a long game?
Nope. Like, he's doing to me.
All
what
I
did
do
to
is play the long game, boy.
All right, whose turn is it?
It's yours.
Mine? Okay, it's mine.
I used my vines and I trapped him.
You did. You very much did do that thing. I'm stabbing this thing, mauling at my horse because it
Whoa.
has no right to live.
Unless
I was trying to hold you.
Yeah, he said no.
All right.
I'm fine sitting here, but you're not.
2.
2. You stab at it, but dork,
It got worse.
dork.
Did you just fucking curse my floor?
Right?
I don't
You
think.
stab at it, but you miss.
I got 2 swords for this exact reason. Let's go. I'm a stab
And
at it.
I'm letting it be that you have not uncast your great sword.
I wasn't aware I had to physically uncast that.
No, it's a duration spell,
Oh.
and I'm saying the duration has not been up yet.
Oh. That's gonna be awkward to swing, but screw it. I can always heal things. 4.
Can you lift up your chair?
Sorry.
Mat 5.
You slice and you slash, but you actually feel connection as you strike into the hound that is attacking. But it is not a kill blow.
Kind of figured.
It moves off to the side and it hops, and now it's circling around you.
Oh, okay, it's doing
It's stalking. Now it's stalking and growling. Its head's low, its ears are drawn back. Not Esme. Lena, your turn, princess.
Last turn you were gnawing on a raw dog.
Yeah, you start eating the dog.
Yeah, because I wanted to.
I wanted to. It's not normal. So.
No, it's not normal. But it's free food.
So
My people can.
there's a dog on Bubby's horse. He just hit it with a sword, but he didn't kill it. There's a big bad guy that I shot with an arrow, and she tied up with some vines.
And then there's 2 other ones that
There's
you can
2
see.
other ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't I shoot one?
Nope.
No,
No, my fairy shot one.
that's the one
That's
that's
the big bad guy.
Yeah,
Is that the one she shot in the chest?
yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
How long is the duration of her eye affecting thing?
Exactly.
Can dude see again or not? I mean, he was
Can
following
he?
the crow, so I'm assuming that since he swatted at the bird, he can see again.
No, I just realized that's probably the only reason why it hasn't attacked us. Why it used a very
Okay.
general
Broad
area
stroke.
attack. Yeah. Can't
Okay.
see.
But he swatted at a bird, so he's at least got some level of motion.
He's nearsighted.
Well, he can feel the air coming towards.
You know, like I was about to say, you guys are, you particular. Everything's connected. I do
Okay,
it,
so-
yeah.
What I'm about to do is,
No, I never like when you do that.
Mm-mm.
I don't trust you. No.
Someone's head's about to explode.
Probably mine.
No, it's
Yeah, because nobody likes you.
Apparently.
You got an entire history you don't even know about. I've got this shit written down. Like,
Yeah. So what you doing,
yeah. What are you doing, baby?
Okay, so what I'm about to do is actually stop gnawing on the dog. And what's Bubby doing?
Bubby's fighting with the dog that was eating at his horse.
Can I stab it in its head?
You want to run up and stab it in the head? Done. Roll.
Yes.
She runs. Lena runs up
Gets you.
and goes to attempt to stab it in the head.
It dodges swiftly with the elegance of a swan.
No, instead, as Lena goes to stab the dog
I
in the
get
head,
stabbed.
the dog moves back and bites on the blade and stops it.
Those are some
Can
sharp
I just
teeth.
swing it around?
Those are some real durable teeth right there.
Can I swing it around?
Mamari Warhounds.
Those teeth are durable.
But
Can
you
I
let
swing
go
it
of your
around?
horse.
Can I
You
swing it
can't
around?
bite a horse and a sword at the same time.
How's let go of my horse? The horse's leg is practically mangled though.
You're welcome.
Not as mangled as the other horse, but
Can I hear the horses too after the encounter?
Can you help?
you can heal them during the encounter.
Yeah, I'd rather save my healing to where almost everybody needs it.
Well, I mean, we're already down a mount, so
Can I heal my arm?
You hear loud howling in the distance.
Can I inform them of something? Not the howling. You know, me giving myself mana isn't solely a me thing, right? I can do that to you guys too.
Can you do it to my talisman?
He can take something from A, use himself as the circuit, and
So,
give it to
yeah.
you as B, and then you use that point.
Okay, so yeah, it was just a basic circuit.
But there is a rule to make sure that he doesn't burn you out in the process.
Yeah. Because doing magics your body physically doesn't allow you to do is kind of.
That's why people don't screw with blood magic.
Yeah!
It's worked so far.
For who?
Me.
Right?
Well, she lived because of my magic, thank you.
Barely.
I was just about to say that, apparently.
I cured her of her rot.
I got lucky.
So,
You really killed
You have one good roll.
you guys all win. It's now their turn.
No. Oh, I know your face.
Lena.
It's a 4.
It's a 6.
Nope, that's a 6.
I'm about to die.
Probably.
The dog yanks forward, and as it yanks forward, it pulls you with it. The dog jumps and shoulder rams you onto the ground.
Can I just let go of my sword?
You want to try that? Roll
Yes, because why do I have to roll to let go of my sword?
to see if you're fast enough.
pulled.
You're not.
Nope, you get thrown straight into its shoulder. Sternum's cracked and
I blame
everything.
you.
I haven't done nothing. Sternum's cracked and
Just
everything.
blame you because it's easiest.
You're on your butt.
Again.
And now,
Eating
because
the roll.
Esme has done something smart,
What?
she's actually made the encounter harder.
What?
Wait, how's she made it? What?
How many were there?
Like 3 or 4.
There was the
That we
dudes
know
and
of.
the 2 dogs.
3
You
or
said
4
3 or
people
4
that we knew of.
And there was
Right.
something
Can we
giant
call
riders.
something again?
Yeah.
There were 3 or 4 riders, plus the dogs,
horses.
plus the dogs.
Oh, a dog each. Oh. Yeah.
Can I keep eating the dog?
Well, we killed how many dogs?
2. 1.
One.
One.
One dog is down.
Yeah, that
We
I kept
got-
eating.
2 or 3 observers and
they've
something
just
large
been
growled that we
watching.
haven't seen yet.
It's mine.
I should have been dumb.
So what
But you
happened?
said the question then. So, we need to keep our thingy that's taken that I've trapped. So the
And
question
there
that
is always
There's
teamwork.
one rider
We can talk to each other
comes
too.
up. There's a dark rider that comes up. He looks at the vines and the roots, looks at your group, and he slashes. And when he slashes at the roots of the vines and the roots that are encapsulating
This is impossible.
the other dark rider and sets him free.
No, this is
My
impossible.
bad, guys.
Because
probably
his
screwed us
arm
over.
should be tied. His arm should be tied by
This
now.
was another guy. honey. There was another guy in the woods who was just watching.
I screwed you over. I am sorry. Y'all can blame me.
I'm using
No, I blame
lightning
him.
spell.
No.
Yeah, my dad laughs at me because I asked if I can have methanol because I looked it up and it counts as a lightning conduit.
2.
No.
I have lightning glass, so.
Who does that? Who does 2 count?
What?
Bubby?
If
Yeah.
lightning strikes
Oh, that's
beach
what it
sand,
says.
it turns it into glass.
Yeah.
And the means by which it was made allows
From
me to.
Mm-hmm.
There's a sword with the dim bit of torchlight you guys actually have. The lanterns, you can see something sparkling, whirling as it goes around the blade. He puts it down and then he slashes up. Exactly. Your horse has like a sixth sense about it, and it moves out of the way just enough so that excuse me, that you can hear the tree behind you start to splinter. You hear a boom, and you can almost feel a rumble as the tree splinters.
Can you ask my
No, I don't like you.
question?
Wait a
Why?
minute, I don't like you.
Why?
There's
Can you
4
ask my
horsemen. If I remember correctly, there's about 4 horsemen regularly. One of them gives, 2 of them give the spell you just used. One of them gives a very specific spell that we've already seen, mind you. Which means they have that spell.
Can I ask my favorite question?
Oh, 1 second. Son, I don't know what you mean.
Just squeeze the stress off.
I hate the fact that I know what's going on. I hate it with a burning passion.
Oh, because I know it messes with you, and that's exactly what I'm doing.
That's the one thing I hate about playing with you for so long.
I know. Now I'm screwing with you for all those years of metagaming. I'm screwing with you.
Your turn? Your turn still?
No.
That's me.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, you're right.
That's me.
That counts.
That's my horse.
Oh, yeah.
My horse is getting on now.
Is it your horse?
Probably.
Oh, it's hers.
Roll Constitution save.
Okay.
Because
You're trying to poison me again?
she's 4.
You're now poisoned.
What is with you and poisoning me?
Maybe you should try and get like a poison immunity.
The moth blade skill.
Can I ask my
No, I'm not getting hit by that again. No, I'm not. No. I need to cure my poison immediately.
I can kill you.
I can't meditate.
It's so dark,
Well,
you can't see the spores coming up and formulating around you. You've just been inhaling it, and as you inhale it, it gives a rotten, nasty smell in your nose where you can shake it off and look around. But by the time you actually notice what's going on, You can see the green fog around you.
Can I ask my Harry a question?
This can.
Okay, so can I ask her this? Once she uses her bolts and once it recharges, can she shoot again?
Yes, you can. On your turn, you can have her attack you.
That's a proximity attack. The
I
only
know what
thing-
I'm about to do.
The only thing with a weapon that was even largely near me was a child who just lost her blade.
Yeah, but I am still gonna use
Did you
my-
just have a dog cast a spell on me?
Yes.
No, not at all.
Yes, I did.
The spell he used is a proximity spell, and it's applied to a weapon, which means there had to be a weapon in my vicinity for that spell to be applied, right? The only weapon in my vicinity was Lena's.
To
That
your
was
knowledge.
stolen by a dog.
To your knowledge.
Yeah, so I casted a spell on you.
To your knowledge.
I don't know how this other dude would sneak up on me.
Your torchlight is dimmer than it should
But we
be.
still see 5 feet.
5 feet.
Haha. That's farther than most people would think. I'm struggling here.
I see it.
I'm getting abused. Y'all are getting saved.
I don't think my talisman can heal poison like that. Can it?
You can't cure the poison, but it can heal against the poison.
Can it cure the poison? Or do I need like
I'm pretty sure I'm the
Upgrading
only
things.
one here that can cure ailments.
Did she actually lose her blade?
Yes.
Okay. I know she got knocked down. I didn't know he ran off with it.
No,
Yeah,
the dog casted a spell on me.
You know
I
what?
heard that
The
part.
dog didn't cast a spell.
Okay,
I heard that's the assumption that's being made.
here's the part I hate.
Ivory.
It's the fact that I keep getting poisoned, and I'm the only one that in this party that can cure poison.
Cure yourself.
I hate using my turn to cure myself.
Why?
Then I can't attack. I can't do things.
You know I'm sticking with stuff that's straight, for the most part, straight from the game. And you know exactly.
I hate this.
I know what I'm about to do.
Scheiße.
But it's gonna go to Bubby.
What's going on?
I put your
Everything.
yeah, I put your dice on here. Oh, here's your other dice.
I'll take that.
Make sure you don't use them.
oh sorry.
Oh no!
That's a nat 7.
And that's 7 on a 6-sided die.
Yes. That means you're extra.
Wait, I gotta actually
Oh,
put
sure.
it like that. No.
It's a 12.
No.
Nope, it's 5.
Sometimes you get his face is red.
She's
Poor
getting
Lena.
nom-nommed on.
Who?
You hear a ferocious, guttural low growl right before a dark shade moved right past you, Daniel, and leaps at the forward one with the glaive.
Not what I was going for, but this still works.
This figure clamps right down on the shoulder of the right shoulder.
It's Shrek.
Oh, yeah, baby, it's Shrek. Of the Dark Rider.
What are you doing in my swamp?
What are you doing in my swamp, donkey?
Malik's here.
There's a shocker.
Really? Screw you guys. Screw you guys.
I wasn't going for this, but this works in finding him. I even called it like 3
So
turns
apparently
ago.
we just need to show up somewhere and get our ass kicked, and he'll come to us.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
See, I even called it. Listen, I called it like 5 turns ago. We're in his section of the woods. He's not going to like things being disturbed in his part of the swamp, as we
He got
call it
woke
now.
up.
He woke up from his mini hibernation.
No, we saw we got our asses kicked. He wanted to see if we could actually handle ourselves, and we couldn't. So he's just been hiding out in the
I
woods.
love
this whole
how he
time.
specifically waits till I'm poisoned. It's like the poison is what kicks him.
What do you think I was rolling for?
Oh, I'm
The
aware of what
poison.
you're going for.
I don't do it. I don't just poof anything. Everything's got to be rolled. Like I need to be fair.
It's kind of like I called this would happen with any engagement we have in this part of the woods.
Yeah, you did.
It's kind of like you can eat my nuts.
Yeah.
So this would have happened
Alright, so she's
regardless.
on her ass with no sword. She's
Yes.
poisoned.
And I'm gonna do something.
She's actually still on her horse.
She's still
Very
on
You're
her
perfectly fine.
No,
I got back on mine.
That's it.
But she and I both took damage.
Yes.
She took damage from also the tree, and so did she.
I need to get out of the way before the tree falls on me.
Oh no, you dodged the tree.
No,
Tree fell.
another tree
Yeah,
fell.
it's
I got a phone.
It fell on
Yeah,
us.
it is.
So we're still all
You're learning.
mostly whole.
You're learning.
We're mostly whole, and then Wolf Dude shows up. Is he in wolf form?
Yes.
You know,
Well-
Can we recognize him?
Roll perception.
you see, it's the
Everybody
fact.
was just her.
It's the fact
Everybody.
that it's the fact that he would try to say, "Oh, it's me helping
Six.
you."
Nope. Not a damn thing.
I got a 6.
Five.
Bruh, I got a 1.
Me too.
You two. As he rushes past you, you see the silver in the eyes.
It's like he has a connection with me.
Yeah, he does.
As he leaps forward and he bites down on the right arm of
Me?
the man that you just bound.
Yeah.
You hear a ferocious growl, and as you hear shaking
Hmm.
and screams and guttural.
The best part is this isn't because we're getting our asses kicked.
Yeah.
Because we're still over half health.
Yeah, so we're mostly whole at this point.
Yeah.
It's the fact that this is just his side of the woods and he doesn't take too kindly to intruders.
And you
What's
know
going
what
on
we
with
are,
the
right?
Second bad guy.
Which one?
The one that
Oh, the
cut
one
the
that-
first one
okay.
loose.
Technically, we're
He's
intruders.
fine right now.
Not violent intruders.
He saved us once.
Isn't
and
it my
twice.
turn?
We're
We still
technically
haven't-
intruders, though.
We still haven't seen or figured out what the big growling was coming from.
I'm assuming one of those.
Have we
giant
heard any
bears.
more growls?
Not since the big black wolf showed up.
Oh, that makes sense.
The big back wolf is the growl. Or
Which means he was stalking the entire time.
yeah.
Ranisha!
The first big bad has now gotten his arm eaten.
He's just got fangs in his shoulder. I see, baby.
Which dice do you use?
No. I'm going to venture a guess that he's distracted by the fact that there's something nomming on him.
Yeah.
I would hope so.
If you roll.
But now we've got another guy in play who's not done anything directly to us, but is backing up his other guy. I don't like it.
Your turn.
But we also have uneven terrain. What's the other dude has a sword?
Yes.
Do we have anything else we can see?
Now that you can see, everything's floating.
It's dark, I know.
It's not just dark. It seems like living shadows are about him in his shroud. Him and his two other friends that you can see. And I keep saying that for a reason. I keep saying that the way I keep saying it.
That you can
for.
see.
She's struggling so much. I'm not doing your right hand, dog. I'm not doing your right hand. You know what? Nah, I haven't arm wrestled you in like 5 years. Since I was 13.
Time out.
No, we can
No,
keep
we
going.
can keep going.
Did you do your move already?
No, I was contemplating something.
I'm gonna hate this for every fiber of my being. I can already tell.
This is the
No, baby, no.
I'm not doing a simultaneous arm wrestle.
He's obviously gonna win. Please don't get on my dog.
Not even trying.
I'm well aware you aren't.
No, you aren't trying.
What do you mean?
You aren't trying.
You're not doing it strong enough.
Splinters in my arm.
Thank you.
Burning passion with this.
I take leave for this.
By rights, someone should be holding your wrist because you're curling.
It's so much.
Is there? Can I charge an arrow with something before I fire it?
Charge with magic.
Yeah, you can charge it with mana, raw mana. But it does take an
I wish I could
A
have
mana
asked for a
point.
spider. I wanted a spider pet. Instead of an imp, but a spooler. I blame you for this. No, I guess not.
Sorry. I wish I wasn't going for that. But ADHD had an ass over here.
Quit playing.
I'm not playing. I wish I was playing.
No, you're joking.
I'm better with my left than I am my right.
You're playing with me. Quit playing.
I wish I was playing.
Well, I'm trained in a few minutes.
This is my fault. I take
Watch, now that I
for
said
this.
my left, I'm gonna proceed to
Sorry, as
immediately
punishment, someone's going to be sent to the basement to lift weights.
Beat him, beat him, beat him.
Now you're trying.
No, I'm giving the same amount of effort I was before.
You got nah. That hurts like hell. We're having an arm wrestling contest in the middle of playing Dungeons and Dragons. I'm not lying. Masculinity at its best.
You can do this, you can do this.
You're cheering Dad on, but not me.
You got this.
I believe in you.
Nah, I'm burning. You can get that with my left. Is your right arm that bad? Like, holy cow.
Compared to my left, yeah. I do
Isn't
everything.
that your dominant hand?
For writing, that's about it. I do everything else with my left.
Including jacking off.
Yeah.
That's my right as well.
You're welcome.
That was her fault.
You need to get your left arm, your right arm up.
Yeah.
No, I thought you were actually bullshitting. I'm not joking. I thought you were bullshitting.
I was trying.
Then again, I'm very right-handed and everything, including jacking off. So
My right bicep hurts.
my left bicep hurts.
Alright, so every D&D, everybody's going to the basement and we're going to train our weak sides. Cool. I would like to charge an arrow and aim for somewhere in center mass of shadow on top of the
Call shot. -1.
Okay. Center mass of a shadow is not
You know, this is
particularly called. You know, I don't want to hit the horse, I just want to hit the diamond.
Call shot!
Whatever!
Better with the one?
I'm gonna fuck it up.
Oh.
That's what's about to happen. Hey!
No.
Oh, damn. You're pulling me.
Which one were you aiming for? The one with the sword?
The one that cut the other guy loose.
Yeah, the one with the sword. He's looking at Esme. There's a small bright flash as your arrow is charged with mana, and then it's like it yanks him off as it slams into his chest. He's off his horse.
Okay.
I really am stronger. than my
His
left.
horse flutters into nothingness.
Interesting.
Flutters into that doesn't count.
Yes, it does. It's not even counting it. Isn't it
Yes.
like
And he
He was taking off his horse, and the horse disappeared.
Does that mean he can remanifest it at will?
Yes. I can read his mind. So yes.
I
If
hope
I
you
look
can.
at that, it's terrible.
So it hit him enough that, you know, he lost concentration on his fake horse,
Yeah.
essentially.
Is it like the horse in the game? What's his name for it? It's like that? Oh, cool.
Alright, so
I take that's not good for my
he's no
face.
longer mounted. Did it do any other damage?
No.
He's on his ass.
His
He's
blade
laying
belt.
straight on his back.
His plate mail is so heavy, he's now a turtle.
Esme, you're up.
Why did you
Same.
smile like I was right?
Yeah,
Do you
because
want your
you,
screen back?
yeah, because you were right.
Nah.
What were we currently doing again?
Killing things.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Thanks.
but the one guy fell. Right?
Yes, he got knocked off his horse.
And so dude is supine now, with an arrow somewhere in center mass, as far as we can tell. Sans horse.
And eyes burned all the hell.
No, that was the
No,
guy
that
he's
was the other
eating.
guy.
Different guy. Never mind.
Anyway, we have what? One more attacking us right now.
You got the
Well,
one.
all of them are attacking us right now.
No,
No,
You're
he's
still-
going to chilling.
They're just
As
watching
far
their
as we know.
friends.
Just eat, and you said each rider has a horse?
each rider has a horse.
They're just watching their friends, get
No,
mauled.
but I meant
One of
dog,
them
not
was the
horse.
horse.
Yes.
There's 2 dogs not in play and 2 mounted dudes not in play.
Okay.
Yes.
And there's how many dogs that are still alive that attacked us?
3.
3.
Well, that are actively attacking just the one.
Yeah, since I was
Not including the black wolf that is
not.
Malik, I think, right? It is Malik.
Why do you think it's Mallet?
Yeah, because it has.
Okay, it is Malik.
Yeah, because it has
All
That's
context.
excluding that
gold
one?
eyes.
I mean,
Wait,
all
silver
context
eyes.
clues
Silver
point
eyes.
to it being Malik, including the silver eyes.
Including the silver eye, including the silver eyes that you didn't notice before.
Listen,
In all fairness, if he can transform between man and human, what's to say he can't transform his eye color?
I can't even be mad at that.
For all I know, somebody knew his specific eye color, so he changed it to come have a meeting with us.
Why would he not change his face though?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't base things off face; they base it off eye color.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
pretty much true.
Because somebody can look exactly like you but have different eye color, and then they'll be like, "Oh, sorry, you just look like this other person."
I'll let that slide.
So there's 3 dogs attacking.
One.
There's 1 attacking, and there's 2 dudes and 2
Okay.
dogs sitting.
And one currently screaming for his life because he's getting mauled into.
Yeah, one's having his arm chomped on, and one's laying on his back with an arrow. In his...
That I was gnawing on.
No. The dog that you're gnawing on is dead
I'm
somewhere.
thinking.
Yeah, it's right.
And-
It's right by my horse.
And she's on her butt.
You're now dead horse.
It's not gonna be dead. Look at your fingers at you.
I'm going to attack the bad dog.
The bad dog.
The one that was that's fighting Daniel. Okay.
I thought I was fighting her.
No, because
No.
I
I'm
did.
throwing my
that's
sword though. I'm doing the chain throw thing.
Yeah, because
The
I'm not
Tetsugen.
getting off my thing. Mhm.
Tetsugen done.
Tetsugen.
your horse.
Okay.
You had to yell Tetsugen for its word.
The blade gets stuck in the ground like right before the dog,
You do not have the strength.
I tried.
or maybe she's not practiced enough with it.
Fair enough.
Daniel, your turn.
I'm gonna start charging up with lightning spell. Not using. Charging.
Okay.
2 different things.
No.
Can I ask you this?
Yes.
Is my fairies fully charged up?
You can use the fairy again. Yes.
Excuse me, I put it up.
Trying to use the fairy to blast something.
You.
All right, baby. What you trying to do?
Can my fairy blast it at
Which one do you want? The dog, the guy on his back, or the guy that Malik is eating his arm?
wasn't there 3 guys?
You got
Yes.
So there's 2 that are just chilling on the side watching, not doing anything.
I want to shoot one of them.
Okay. Roll.
Tiny agent of
Oh, she got a
chaos
6.
with a 6.
That's my prayer.
What is
She
with
got
your
a
good
6.
rolls? Why are you blinding people?
The fairy zips around, zooms, zigzags, and then as it zips right in front of the guy's face, bam!
You know, the fairy seems to really like going for the eyes.
Yeah, she's
Just
just
saying.
like me.
It's small, and you can do the most effect
I
for
like
being
her
small.
comment. I love her comment. She's just like me. Going
The
for
fairy is
that.
actually more dangerous than y'all want to give it credit for. Trust me, I know that.
I'm well aware of how terrifying a fairy is.
It's
I
the
have
magical
my
equivalent
eyes
of pocket
closed.
sand.
I know a lot about fays.
Can you help me check?
No, fays are different.
Fays and fairies are practical.
Fays are human-sized, essentially elves.
Well, it depends
He's
if
not
it's.
here.
Is this like a pixie then?
No, it's
This is like Tinkerbell.
it's a
It is a
fairy.
pixie.
Like
Is it-
fairy circle type, but yes, I would never step in a fairy circle.
Why not? They're cool.
Well, you don't mess
Fairies
with
are
the
awesome.
fae.
They'll just kill you if you piss them
No,
off.
Exactly.
No mess
I ain't
with
trying
fae.
to piss off a fairy.
Well, considering how many lives I've had and what I've seen.
No mess with fae.
No.
What
I've
is
still got 4 left. 7.
Is it
Wait.
3?
Fairies?
4.
For
I
the
just keep lying about that 3.
12.
I've only got 9.
I take everything and multiply it by 3.
I've only got 9 lives.
Man, I take everything and multiply it by 3.
I've only got 9. I've died 3 times. 3 to 4 times.
When I was a baby, I kept dying.
Okay. Malik.
yeah.
Damn, I said Malik.
Haha, we already figured.
Well, I mean, yeah, so.
I can tell from the silver eye.
I wrote it down.
Let me see your face. Oh yeah.
6.
That's a mat 6.
We die.
It's Malik's turn, not the
That's a mat.
Okay.
Stop peeking.
Okay.
I didn't mean to.
Alright. The first one, the one that's been giving you guys so much trouble, the one that Lena's Fairy initially blinded for a second. The big black wolf literally tears his arm off and jumps down.
Beats him with it.
And he's looking.
Stop telling him things.
He's looking at the guy as you see black blood and shadow. And the rest
That
was
ain't normal.
manner
No, that ain't normal,
spilling
hon.
out of the wound, and he clasps where his arm used to be.
What is it? How dead are we?
It's kind of
So
reminiscent
if
of
they
the
can.
thing. It's kind of reminiscent of the thing that attacked us while we were in the infirmary, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. It is.
Shapeshifter.
It's a shape.
It actually isn't that, yes.
There's a difference between a shapeshifter and something that is nothing but shadow.
So
So can
shadow
it remanifest its arm if it can remanifest its horse?
Well, yeah.
No.
Do you need some
That,
tissues?
that nose candy's bad for you.
Do you need tissues?
Shrinks your balls.
His face when he starts to realize stuff. What did you just say?
Die in your mouth.
What did you just say? Just see, don't get me wrong. You guys are fighting a lot.
Yes, that's where the warriors.
No one's
are.
asking why.
My
I
best,
tried, and then they freed my thing that I trapped.
my best thoughts come to me when I'm currently stabbing something in the throat. Okay, hence the dog situation.
Yeah, that I. Was that mine? Yeah, it was. So the one that I was eating.
So yeah, it's the attacker's turn.
That's you.
I just realized I can make a plant forcefully grow, can't I?
Plant force to do what now?
I can make a plant forcefully grow, can't
I
I?
want to be poison ivy.
Yes.
Because just speed up its lifespan.
Mat 5.
I want to be
I
poison
realize
ivy.
that means even with my dark magic, I can get on
I
the
can
good
do
side
it
of
for you.
people because they don't need to know it's dark magic.
Oh, look, your dark magic. You can
Let me put it to you like this.
I'm gonna do nature based.
Dark magic.
Blood magic.
Dark magic. It's no different than a gun.
There you go.
Not wrong.
Magic. There is no such thing as good or bad
I'm
magic.
gonna say light and dark is in the application.
That's why there is no such thing as good or bad magic. It exists. That shit is
Some
within
people
the.
are just cunts.
I was just about to say that shit all exists within the intent of the user. It's either someone good is
My
using it
intentions
or
have been
someone
good.
bad is using it.
My attentions have been nothing but good.
Bullshit. Anyway,
Since he got hit in the head.
You know what? Yeah.
Are you eating candy food? I'm gonna drink.
I knew it was 6. Oh yeah, that's not good for us.
Why? What?
Alright, Dr. Claw.
Why do you sound like Mickey
Really?
Sound like Mickey.
when he starts?
So, the shadow figure that had his arm ripped off,
He grows it.
you see shadows spurning and coming around. The shadows actually move like tendrils, and they're twisting and wrapping and encircling and snaring on each other. They move until they actually start to resemble an arm.
These things don't have health.
So we're basically playing a losing game. We gotta wait him out.
The guy that Ranisha knocked on his ass, That's
Turn
up.
around.
he stabs his sword into the ground and he uses that as a brace and gets up. As he's getting up, his eyes focus dead on Ranisha. You see him hold his hand out as if he's holding reins. He lifts his right leg up like he's
Oh,
And
reins.
he's re-manifesting his horse.
that's exactly what's happening. He's remanifesting his horse.
Oh,
he
that
throws
means
his-
he has a real grudge against you.
And
Be
as
mad,
he's
man.
basically, he's moving like he's about to mount a horse, and as he's looking like he's about to mount a horse, the horse comes up out from under his nutsack, and there's a horse. Since y'all want to kill my description,
I'm sorry. I'm excited for the battle aspect of this.
I can tell.
This is the first time I've ever used dark magic. So,
Air quotes for those of you listening.
indeed. With air quotes, anytime we say
Nope,
dark magic the way we do. It's a nat 6. Oh no, nat 1.
No, I didn't roll.
Not life.
That bounced and said, nah, I'm on the paper. That's you.
That's me.
That's a 5.
I can read the numbers, thank you.
I was half expecting to say letters. That's me.
And then, which one's me?
So,
That's
if
a 4.
physical damage doesn't do squat and they're made of magic, would that mana charged arrow have any damage properties because it was magic based, not physical based?
Who said they weren't damaged?
Me.
He just regrew an arm by staring at it. Does the arm disappear in the wolf's mouth because it's shadow? He just goes.
Who said they're not hurt?
Okay, so we can slowly peel them apart.
Can you?
Slowly
I mean,
drain.
is
I don't fucking know.
is shadow being expended and regrowing these things?
Is it?
I don't
Yes.
know. My perception checks have been garbage.
Can I-
all night.
Can I roll a perception on my torch?
Done.
He doesn't even
That
see
didn't
the torch
even roll.
there. There is no torch.
Where'd the torch go? Well, technically speaking, I wasn't holding a torch.
Your lantern on your hip.
Yeah.
There is no.
I'm about to get attacked.
Oh yeah.
We're both getting attacked.
Mine's worse.
Somehow I hit him and he's going after y'all.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Nah, these are the other ones.
Um,
For one, there's a dog.
That's focused on her though.
Yeah, I was about to say there's a dog focused on her.
I thought you rolled for
Me?
me and Esme though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're weird.
I blame you.
Just
hey, you're the one that attacked somebody that wasn't doing anything.
Esme, damn, not Esme. Lena,
Why do you get our name?
roll a 6-sided. It's a strength check.
Trying to keep
That's
sticking
a good
around. That doesn't
No, it
count.
doesn't count, baby.
Yeah, because it fell at my hands.
The hound jumps on you after it drops your sword, and you just barely manage to stand up and keep it on you. It's gnashing and biting at you, but you're holding it up by its paws and using your force against its body to keep it from biting the crap out of your face.
Can I slam it on the floor?
When it's your turn. Esme!
Yeah.
How much life am I losing?
12. Oh,
No. I know how much life she's losing.
Aw.
Make a perception check and then make a constitution check.
Legally.
Don't look at me like that, boy.
Got a 3 and a 1. So redo that.
The 3 sticks, roll one more.
6.
I am so gonna let you slide with that.
You didn't do good on your perception, but your constitution, however, you are as fit as a fiddle.
What you do notice is the talisman starts to warm up, and it vibrates a little bit as it's vibrating. And you can feel its energy flooding into you. But you can feel it's just a little spark of energy that's keeping the poison out of your system.
Can you please not yell? Can you please not yell?
Sorry, baby.
That hurts my ear.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I have my dog still.
How much
What the fuck is my dog
have you
doing?
done in the course of the
I'm
last-
waiting on y'all to remember you have familiars.
my
I'm not
familiar
saying
can't do jack.
Okay, can I tell my dog that?
Who do what now?
My familiar can't do jack.
Who
'cause
do-
it's not actually the familiar I have.
Who
Now,
do what
is it?
now?
I'm pretty sure I don't get my familiar for another little session or two.
Oh, Shadow. My raven.
Did it ever attack? No.
Yes!
You only ever use your raven for reconnaissance. That is the only thing you ever bothered to use your damn
360 view of the battlefield I had, and so you can't sneak up on me.
Oh,
Yeah, but you had that constantly activated. I have to activate that.
That was
keep
my
it going.
pants. Why are you digging in my pants?
I'm not spiritually connected with my raven.
Aren't you?
Your thing was a natural being. My thing's just something reborn. Not even reborn, just forced to come back.
You forced
You
it, wouldn't that?
Still,
imply-
it's still connected to you, Homer.
Okay, well, I'll,
Esme, you want to do something with your doggy?
want my dog?
Your big ass dog.
Yeah.
I just want to make a note. Cerberus is almost as big as these hounds.
Can
That's
I ask
good.
you a question?
Which can, baby.
Well, my Cerberus is going to attack the hound.
Roll, baby.
How?
Better take his ring off and give it back to him.
Skirt!
I mean, what do you expect from a
Take your
black and red
stank
raven?
ass spirit over there.
Cerberus moves to attack, and as it moves to attack, the hound
get it off.
actually rams its shoulder and head into Cerberus to knock it off and away.
My poor puppy.
Nah, your pup can't die, so. Well, it can, but it comes back.
So, can I ask
It's
you
made of ash. Imbue the ash with life essence. and
Maybe
what
I'm
you get
something
with the
special,
ash
so my
stone.
my Cerberus is something special. I don't
Can I ask this, Dad?
No, I'm gonna put it to you like this: y'all let y'all familiars die, your familiars are dead.
Oh, shit.
There is no resummoning them. The
Dad,
ash contains the life force. The life force is what forces it to manifest into a corporeal form. The life force and the corporeal form are one and the same. If it gets dispersed and scattered, it's gone.
But I can bring things back from the dead.
Can you?
I've done it with a dog. I can do it again, damn it.
hopefully.
Dad,
Or maybe a
So
little.
how much damage did my Cerberus take?
how can my
3.
dad die?
And how much life force does he have?
10.
Can I change the way something internally works?
Oh, that's a kid. I was about to get real mad.
Can I change the way something internally works and ticks?
Elaborate.
Can I give something a breath weapon and have the ability to maintain said breath weapon without their internals trying to kill them?
Yes.
Like how dragons have to have a specific pocket to hold their fire, or else they will literally burn from the inside out.
No, actually, that's because that's a gas thing with the
If
thimble right
Cerberus
there.
dies, I'm gonna cry.
Or
Then a
I
hellhound.
will
Or-
cry.
the gland.
Then a hellhound.
Are you attempting to force her Cerberus to become a hellhound?
Only if it's willing.
Yeah.
Or are you attempting to force her Cerberus to become a hellhound?
Not right now. No.
Are you attempting to force her Cerberus into a hellhound? Answer the question,
You're
boy.
gonna hurt my poor puppy?
Answer the question.
She's gonna change the way it internally ticks, but no.
Roll!
I'm not doing it right now. I can't. I'm still charging up my spell.
Okay.
I'm just asking a
Dad?
question for later.
Dad,
Then it's your turn.
How much health would he have then?
Dad, how can my berry
I'm
die?
still charging up my spell. I'm charging up for another turn.
Dad,
A lot? Or less?
how can my berry die?
Let's just say he's leaving it up to a single roll of mine.
So I can-
No. Didn't it like be the both
Well,
of
if
us
it-
and just like pick who's
I mean, if
ever
it's out
best?
of combat and it's willing to get changed, doesn't
Oh,
that?
it's gonna count on his.
No, yeah, it's gonna count on his roll. That's not. I mean, if it's out of combat and it's willing to change, that would give me a bonus to it. 'Cause so far, I've been stealing things from that aren't really willing. Well, if I can heal her without having to roll for it,
Who said you healed her?
She can heal
I
herself.
literally used my life force to heal her last 2 sessions.
That was 2
ago.
sessions ago. I thought you were talking about right now.
No.
Wait, I was healed? When was I healed?
Anyway.
Your tail was
Oh,
warmed up
shoot.
and it's
I'm
keeping the
slow.
poison at bay.
My bad.
Anyway,
Lena. We go around the table. It's Lena's turn.
where'd she
You're
go?
still charging up. For me.
Oh, the magic bolt.
That was the last turn.
Was it? I'm bad with memories now.
Same.
Tell you what, we'll go Lena, then we'll go
Renisha.
Renisha.
Pretty sure. I know who started with an R. I was gonna call her Ron.
Ronnie. Ronnie the witch. Anyway, Lena, what are you doing, baby?
I'm gonna go back and eat the dog.
Done.
What
Why?
is it
What
with
is with
you
you
and
and the
eating
dog?
animals?
So Lena's going back to eat the dead dog.
Yeah, it's free food. And plus, you don't have to
We're
pay
not
for it.
starving right now.
But
Is she consciously or subconsciously entering into blood magic by doing that?
I mean, for all you know, maybe telling her fairy to go do the thing is so physically exhausting.
you can't tell my fairy to do it. Because my fairy.
I'm the only blood magic user here. I don't
Need
care.
a
I will
tissue.
PK.
We have some.
I will PK. I want to be special. Damn it, I need to be special. I'm the only
I
Dakar
want to
at
be a
this
goddess. I want to be a goddess.
Oh, you want to be a Dakaran?
Yes.
You hate Dakaran.
I
I
want
hate,
to be a goddess.
just because I hate being the DM against Dakar doesn't mean I don't agree he is badass.
I want to be a goddess.
That actually makes me feel kind of cool. Thank you.
I like him from a player perspective, not a DM perspective.
I'm not even gonna, like I said, thank you.
The Karen and his army. of
The Karen.
How can I not be a goddess,
Declare.
man?
The Karen and
Why
his
can't
army
I
of
be a goddess?
Susans.
Because this isn't D&D rules. You can't just be a goddess. This isn't D&D. I'm not the one. I'm not the one who decided the rules.
I want to be a goddess.
It's not D&D.
Indeed.
Alright.
You might have a
so-
chance.
Ah,
You are not turning her into the next Queen America.
yes,
No,
yes.
Alright,
Queen
she's
America was
gnawing on
ostracized
the
and
dog.
murdered just for being a queen.
Is the
and
dog
dick.
still after her? Or did
Well, I
something
don't
happen
know
to
if
the
you
The
dog?
dog's still after Lena.
Queen.
Okay.
Me?
Yes. The living dog is still after you.
She
Her
was
attack failed.
originally.
I'm gonna stab.
On your turn. You use your turn.
Yeah.
He's charging up a spell, so he's just sitting there, right?
Calvary.
She sicked her dog and it didn't work.
Yes.
My doggy said.
I've
they
used
Did
said
you
it's
do
help.
anything? Or is dog action and person action the same?
What
Or
do you
are
mean?
they each give an action?
They each get an action.
Alright, so did
Ah.
you do anything?
No.
Would you like to do something?
I keep waiting on this shit.
I thought that telling my dog what to do was my action.
No, that's
No,
just
it's a
you can
separate
actually
entity. You can tell it to
Yeah.
do something.
something
Oh,
quick.
I was
okay.
going to say, unlike our ravens, we need to physically do something with our raven. You two
Okay.
have pets you can do whatever with.
So I can tell it.
Well,
so I can
there's
tell it
the
when
dog that
I
attacked
like.
Cerberus.
Yes.
Perverse. Yeah.
I'm gonna kill that fucker.
Roll for it.
Stab it. That one. You said. You should use your shield.
Oh, I do have a shield. What does my shield do again?
It's a snake.
Oh, really?
Do
The
I
shield
have a
actually
shield?
uncoils and the snake comes out to bite things.
It's a poisonous snake.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's called a coiled snake shield.
Well, that doesn't mean I know what it is.
Fair enough.
I was just about to say yeah.
Yeah, I can't argue that.
I know you knew what it was. So
Isn't that range like massive too?
not as massive as you think.
But
It's mid range.
still better than a sword.
It's about 15 to 20.
So all she needs to do is move like 5 feet that
Forward.
way.
How?
And it's been on her sheet. I put that there.
Oh yeah.
Y'all need to start asking questions because I'm not going to give you information.
I'm over it.
You need to ask questions.
Specifically, you can also
Can I
ask
ask
me if
you
you don't
this,
want to ask him.
Father?
Because I am almost as knowledgeable as he is.
Father?
I'd rather ask the DM because I at
Father,
least know
can I
what
ask
he's
this
doing.
You see,
that-
here's the thing.
I would actually venture that he's a better DM than me.
Here's the thing. The DM's not required to tell you jack.
No, I'm not.
Another player can openly tell you whatever.
And, you know, we keep forgetting you can talk on the battlefield and coordinate attacks.
I think she's telling us we need to start talking.
She
I
said that
said
2
that-
3 times
Yeah.
already.
Oh,
Multiple
I'm just-
times I have suggested
I'm just
teamwork.
not saying anything.
Oh, believe me, I am going to tell you to move the fuck out of my way when the spell is cast.
Alright, so her attack failed.
Yes.
Yes,
Very
and I'm
much
still
so.
eating the
Yeah.
dog.
Surprise.
She goes to slash. Now she goes to slash with her
had that
Tetsugan.
taste, you moved that down.
And then I put your
The
ring
dog
on.
jumps and moves back just enough for it to not strike him.
No.
Who's doing
Alright, so the dog dodged.
It's good times. It's shiny.
So, dude remanifested his arm. Other dude remanifested his horse.
When I cannot.
We still have one dog in play.
One.
Yeah.
The other one's just chilling, even though his presumed master got knocked off his horse and is grumpy.
Yep.
And the other dude's still just sitting around with his thumb up his butt. And Malik's gnawing on what may or may not just be a shadow arm, watching what's going on.
It's for sleeping. I'm also done.
So our two shadow
Yes,
people are just reconfigured but irritated at this point.
The shadow horse, yeah. And you know the guy has his arm back.
Technically,
You're
Technically.
the horse can't feel.
Yeah, the air conditioner.
That's a lie. The horse can feel everything and stuff.
Girl,
I didn't say
you
that
crazy?
the horse can't feel anything.
I'm not crazy. You're the one that's crazy.
The horse has his own hit points.
I like this. Are you cold too?
No, he's actually hot because he's fat.
But she's cold. So.
She wants a kiss.
PSA,
Kodakra.
What's PSA mean again?
public display of affection.
No, it's
Oh.
PDA.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
PSA
said
is
PSA. Public service announcement.
PSA, PDA, off limits of the gaming table. Knock it off! Well, if the only thing actively threatening anyone is the dog, then I guess I would like to target.
How do you target the dog? Goblins. You gonna
Are
do that?
these
All you just
corporeal
think is snake.
dogs or are these shadow dogs?
No, they're corporeal.
So they-
Corporeal, what does that mean?
They're physical.
Corporeal form, physical form.
Can I throw some lightning at him?
Sure.
We could have a joint attack.
One mana
Alright.
point.
Yeah, he's building up a bunch of lightning.
But are you planning to direct it at the dog or are you sending it somewhere else?
Specifically the people wearing metal, yeah.
Dog's not wearing
No, it's not. Dogs are flammable though.
that. Wait, I had a bad experience with some fire. I'm hoping the lightning doesn't cause a fire.
Oh.
Let's hope.
And do we actually have confirmation that anyone is wearing metal?
Yes.
Oh,
No.
Yes.
No, we don't. His face
not
says no, we don't.
really, because
Armor.
the arrow hit the dude. And all we've heard is wood splintering. We haven't heard any clanking.
Do they have armor or not? They have leather armor like the others, don't they?
With how slow they move, I would assume no.
Well, maybe they're just.
It took one dude 2 turns to get up.
That was just all my mana hitting him in the fucking chest.
No, my dad's not that kind. My father is not that kind.
Well, they have to
Come
be
on,
more
man.
intelligent.
Let a girl dream.
Yeah, but his face says we don't have any proof that it's metal.
Alright, well, I would have zapped the dog.
His face says a lot of things, but when you've been
I'm
playing with
still
him for the
eating
past
one.
17 years of your
I
life,
don't know.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
still eating.
Okay, that's not the one I want. I want to attack the one that's alive, not the one that you're eating.
Yeah, it's delicious.
This child is
You're gonna have poisoning by the end of this.
tap dancing on a path she knows nothing about.
And I can't tell her anything.
6!
Damn.
I zapped a dog.
I'm gonna be honest, I was expecting you to hit a tree and set everything on fire.
So
I'm
what's
not gonna
everybody's
lie.
health at?
Screw you, pal.
Fuck you.
She takes a small portion of her sword. Liquid metal manifests as she charges it with her own mana. It becomes a lightning bolt, and she tosses out. That lightning bolt strikes into the dog as if it were a spear itself, and there is a bright flash before the dog itself bursts into flame, and all you smell is cooked meat.
Hey, Cerberus is now safe. He's not being attacked by a dog right now.
I am
Thank
doing
you.
something after this encounter.
Oh yeah, I gave you an idea, so your eyes light up.
You did.
So is
Oh,
that
boy.
the glintstone thing?
The glintstone sword, yeah.
Is
It's a
what made that go.
You took a small, since you didn't specifically say what you were using for the mana spell, the reagent for it. There's a portion of your sword that you took.
Okay. So is my sword
Okay.
smaller now?
What is everybody's health at?
What do you want, Fabi?
Could I cast a magical spell to keep blood living even after the thing with the blood is dead?
It's
Alright.
just
So,
raw mana.
so theoretically, if I have a
Man, I could
magically,
not carry Dead Man's sword with me.
Right?
I
Theoretically,
thought about it.
but theoretically speaking, if I have a hollowed out
I
hilt
have
in my
asked what
sword,
about those coins.
and I have
You are just now figuring this out.
Better than
well,
that.
you mentioned the whole her using part of her sword, which kind of told me like, yo,
I figured you would have figured this out.
I'm sorry, I need a jump start to my ideas before I start making them.
Holy crap! I had so many designs on all of your weapons. Just
Father, I'm like my car a few weeks ago. Needs a jump start to get it running.
Or 6.
Or 6. Alright, whose turn? You just melted a dog. Yeah, your turn.
no, it's Malik's, and then it's the
Oh.
bad guys.
Oh yeah.
God darn.
Because I already said it was Malik.
Can I please?
Bro, you were using it. I'm using it right now.
I was going to use it.
There's,
Oh my goodness, child.
After the bright flash of lightning that burns the dog that Ranisha was fighting,
Hey,
you
at
hear
least my magic generates food.
What's food?
there's
Edible food.
a small crackle. You can smell like ozone in the air. There's a small crackle of energy as you can see 2 silver horns protruding from the black wolf's head,
Well, your
and
face
it
is
generating
red.
lightning before the lightning comes together and zaps off.
What kind of dog is that?
it's a magically enhanced dog that probably has some sort of conduit inside or around the horn. AKA mean it's hollowed out with some sort of metal and or conductive thing, and or it's wrapped in some sort of conductive liquid or whatever it may be, so it can actually shoot it out and make it look like it can just generate this.
Anyway, the Dark Rider who just regrew his right arm gets slammed off of his horse. There's a bolt of flash of blue. The horse dissipates. His robes are caught on fire. No, I'm looking at you because you seem to be getting all kinds of ideas suddenly. Suddenly!
I'm just writing down numbers.
Hard catching his robes on
Stop
fire,
him.
but robes go over things.
ropes have a tendency to, go over things. So
So the guy that his clothes are on fire, you see him tear and dislodge it. And yes, boy, you were right. Big stained black with dull gold trim. Plate mail.
I kind of figured they were wearing something heavy because if you're wearing something light, what takes you like 2 turns to get off the
It
ground?
doesn't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One dude took like 2 turns to get off the ground.
Oh, you.
That's his movement turn.
Now he gets an attack turn.
Guess who he's attacking?
Man,
No.
he gets a nice 6. Yeah.
Hmm.
I like seeing your characters get stabbed.
Well, actually, that's what happens. Takes the glaive, and before Malik can move, as he's trying to move off to the side, there's a glaive that sticks right into the side, Malik's side.
Oh no.
You hear a whine,
He's poisoned.
a dog whine. Oh no, that's you.
I'm on arm poison. I
No.
forgot about that.
Because you don't know there's a guy standing right next to you.
No.
Kind of figured.
Yeah.
Perception check.
I
How many
failed that.
How many did I say were there?
4.
3 or 4 that you could perceive. I was staring at a tree.
How many have you seen?
3.
3.
And if you know for a fact,
Why is it after me? Okay, first off, hold up.
more.
Before we continue, why me? Y'all have been arguably doing way more than I have.
Yeah, but we didn't
It's
piss
basically
off
5
people
because I
that have a
felt
lot
more.
more power than we did, and
Yeah,
Not remember
I
it.
that.
There's 5.
Really? 40?
Oh, I would agree.
you are. I'm
you
not
did
saying.
some shit.
I'm not
Yeah.
saying you're the most important player, but right now, out of everybody, you're the one with the backstory because I designed that backstory because you said, "Oh, hey, I have amnesia," so I'm doing everything with that backstory.
I feel targeted.
You are.
I know.
Stop.
You are.
Oh,
I already told you what was coming.
you see, I knew I was targeted from the first session because she just got grabbed. I immediately got shanked. So
There was so much going on behind the scenes.
But everyone else remembers who you are.
apparently, I'm the only one who doesn't remember.
Hey, baby. Okay.
It's a child.
So whose turn?
No, it's,
oh, wait.
That's a 4. Oh my
Roll a strength check.
God.
I don't like you. Strength is normally red. So.
You're lucky I organized it.
Strength is no longer red.
You get grabbed up by Daniel. You get grabbed up by your neck and forced up against a tree.
Why don't you use this
Can I roll a
guy?
concentration check?
Why don't you use it?
What's concentration check want to do?
What are you attempting to do?
I still have this spell.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I'm not trying to break this. Damn, I could have just gone without the concentration check and said I was casting this damn. When I try to do things logically, I just screw myself over.
Yes, you do.
Do something.
6.
to-
You still keep concentration. You're still gathering power for the spell. It's still charging.
That's why you are so weak.
You know what? Yeah, we can actually use that as a legit reason.
Odd or even.
Don't do that to me.
Odd or even.
Don't do that to me. No.
Even.
6.
You get shanked through the gut and stapled
Again.
to the tree by a sword.
Whose turn is it?
You take 7 damage.
Yep, I kind of figured.
It's my turn.
Well, no.
I have 6
no,
health.
it's
It goes him.
no, baby. It's not the good guy's turn. It's the
This is
bad
the bad
guy's.
guy's turn, so.
And there's 4, and only 2 went.
Oh yeah, because there was I saw 3. I saw 3, and I saw 2 more. So that would equal actually 4.
Don't have somewhere to hide a spell. Makes sense.
I like that.
Esme, Roll a dexterity check.
You're gonna be dead.
It's swift as an elf. Yours are
Does
fat
it
as
count?
a dwarf.
Your lantern dims for a second, and you feel the coldness of a shadow climbing over your body. Just as you realize what might or might not be coming, a big-ass horse slams into you as it comes down from the ground, or from the air, rather.
A new challenger is approaching.
Oh, wonderful.
You take 3 points of damage, and you are knocked off. You're not prone off your horse.
How rude. I've been able to stay on my horse this whole time.
Technically speaking, I'm the only one that's never touched the ground.
Technically speaking.
I've never touched the ground. I'm allergic to the ground, don't you know?
We got one more, and then
That's
you
our
guys'
turn.
Yeah.
A
Oh.
new challenger has approached.
And knocked me off my horse finally. What's going on with me?
Yeah, they're now all of them coming in force.
Chain lightning.
It's not on it. Actually, it's Renisha's turn. It's attacking me. The fourth one is attacking Renisha.
Yeah.
It's not the
Wait,
one she
isn't
said.
it your turn?
If you...
Yeah,
Delta.
that's the one that's coming
Your
for.
eyes are turning
So how bad is everybody's health?
Miles turn black again.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
I didn't even notice that. They looked brown.
6 HP.
Are my eyes turning black?
I can't help you with that.
Yeah. Are my eyes turning
Why are you
black?
attacking me? Why do you hate
Not
me?
you.
Oh, no, I mean,
Oh, it's Renisha.
Dad,
your brain.
is my eyes turning black?
Renisha, I'm gonna need you to roll a strength check.
Da-da-da-da.
Gotta get all that good old strength and strength.
Can I play
I am sorry, that is not an option.
You like getting threes.
Apparently.
That's under what you need.
3.
You failed. You were knocked off your horse and you were bound prone as the rider that's been targeting you uses a mana web spell. He manifests basically a web made out of pure mana and ensnares you. Your arms are bound to your.
Is this the one with the blade or the one that jumped in later?
This is the guy with the sword that cut free the guy that Esme ensnared. The one that
Yeah, the asshole that undid my good work.
They should be all.
So now it's on you guys.
So this one should go out.
I'm loving this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just.
Oh yeah, I'm also
Episode.
Yeah.
I'm also pinned to a wall.
Smell
So
that?
A tree.
Oh, he's got a blade through his stomach with a guy's hand on his throat, and he's pinned to a
what's with you
A
in my
tree.
midsection?
Daniel. Daniel has a hand around his throat, and he's pinned to a tree.
I finally got knocked off my horse.
Funnily enough, despite not being on my horse, I'm still the only one who hasn't been on the ground. I will take that as an achievement. And what's with you in my midsection?
Easiest way to kill someone.
What's with everybody just let me stab you?
Because that's where your guts are, and if you stab somebody in the right place, you can make their guts fall out.
Until I steal your entire life and watch you
should
slowly
organize
drain while I
them
heal
by
myself.
color.
Yeah, you friggin' vampire.
Okay, which one?
Give me all your goodness and some of them all.
You should organize them by color.
So where is hell? I do have more. I see the green, the red.
You know, I'm kind of regretting not
The
having.
oranges.
I'm kind of regretting
There's not
not having a
enough for all
character that
these
has a
ones.
split personality between good and evil. And
Yeah, but
depending on how much damage she takes, depends on if I need to roll a check to see if I
Okay,
split personality.
Moon Knight.
I don't have any more. He doesn't have any more pink or any more.
Moon Knight
So I
is
just
morally
put it
gray.
Moon Knight is not morally gray.
I
Deadpool is
already-
morally gray. Moon Knight actually has different personalities that do stuff like that.
I like Deadpool.
They didn't kill because they want to.
You should make a
They
row
kill
of
because.
them.
Well, I don't know about that third
Like
personality.
I made
Jake
a
Lachlan?
row of
Yeah, I don't know about him.
He's canon.
For all I know, he kills for
This
fun.
is circles,
Khonshu is a dick.
triangles,
Huh?
squares.
Khonshu is a dick.
Oh, so none of them are killing for fun. They kill because they're forced to. Got it.
You can see the thing that about the series is that Khonshu is making them create these other personalities. The body was dead.
So Stephen Grant's body was
I
dead,
wonder what we can do.
or their
with
bodies
it.
were dead, and he's like, "Go to that body."
That body was. Listen to what I'm saying. That body was dead.
I wonder
Then
what we
there
can do
was-
with it.
Mark Spector, and Mark Spector, as a way to cope with things, created Steve, and then
So-
Khonshu forced them to create Luke,
So Mark was the original. Then Stephen Grant came along.
and then Jake Lockley rather.
Okay.
At least the way the series did it, from what I'm to understand.
Alright. You know that scene where Khonshu said you were dead makes more sense. It more so sounded like he just pulled this one dude's personality and tossed it into another dude.
Ranisha, what are you doing, baby?
Well, I got tied up in some magic crap, right?
You're bound.
He's pinned to a tree. I'm tied up. What's going on with everybody else?
Chain.
I'm still eating the dog.
We got one guy stabbing the crap out of
Bubby.
the big wolf.
Okay. Again? Or is this previous?
No,
You
he's
got stabbed in wine.
yeah.
Okay.
That's what happened.
I
You-
have a question
Shoot.
about my talisman.
No. What about it?
If I use that, does it heal the enemies too?
Yes.
God dang it. Never mind.
I told you that when I gave it to you.
Yeah,
It's not a
Watch
radius
where
spell,
you. Watch where you. Oh no, she has a
Is it
radius
a
spell.
radius?
now.
Dad,
I have a
did
what?
I get
You have a personal spell and you have a radius spell. The radius spell heals everybody. Remember when I told you be careful where you use it?
Yeah.
In her face.
How big's the radius?
15 feet.
Oh, so if you use it here, you know damage will be done.
You sure?
This thing hasn't taken any damage, so.
No, but there's other enemies that have. It doesn't bring anything back from dead, right?
No.
Not within 15 feet, they are.
Are they within 15 feet? The other enemies.
Not from where I am.
No, he's right. His strategic positioning is actually correct. For once.
See, when it comes to my life, I'm actually rather
So-
careful about where I am.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Alright, so he got stabbed, she's eating a dog, what's she doing?
I'm
She's-
thinking right now
Trying to figure out.
if it's worth using healing,
Yeah.
whether I'm gonna.
So she's
fuck
chilling.
everything up.
No, she got knocked off her horse.
Yeah.
She got knocked
Finally got knocked off my horse.
By what again? Oh, yeah.
Another
Can I
horse
use physical means to try and get out of this trap, or do I have to attempt some sort of magical means to get out of this trap?
Do you? Let's roll a strength.
Do you have the strength to break magic? You told my ancestor.
You are not strong enough to break your minds. And that is your action turn.
I'm doing math. So don't mind me.
Can my bird break my... I mean, beaks are sharp, so are talons.
-1.
That's a 4.
So -1 is a 3. So, no.
Alright.
There's one.
Esme! Esme!
Yes.
You're up.
How close am I to him?
Yeah, I want to say about 10 feet off.
So still get me in the radius.
I'm just doing
What is-
math. I'm just doing
Yeah.
math so I know how to. So I know how these
And what about
dice
everybody
work.
else? Are they in radius?
Nope.
And hopefully,
I'm gonna have to use my healing for this fucker.
Well, that's gonna hurt like a bitch.
When your wound closes around the sword in your gut.
That's gonna hurt like a bitch. But the temporary health points is worth it.
I just need to get him through it.
I'm gonna be hurting like a bitch.
Listen.
Sorry.
But you also have a whole.
You can do something
Still
because he
have
was
our
going like
backup
this.
plan thing.
Yeah, I got Plan B currently in my hands.
That's you.
You're not wrong.
Plan B.
Plan B.
More
Good, because I
than
ain't ready to be a grandfather. Anyway,
Oh my.
Yes, please.
It's plan B. It'll fail. Anyway, what are you doing?
Have a
I'm healing. Using my talisman to heal him.
Using the holy magics.
You empower your talisman with your own mana, and in doing so, there's a small bright light of yellow and gold, and it moves and shifts between yellow and a golden brown hue before it scatters out into a golden brown mist that starts to heal up the people around you, including yourself.
I got a roll.
Yeah, baby.
See how much it heals. Gotta throw it over
Yeah,
here.
yeah. Everybody gets 2 points of
I
health.
was ready to kiss you and love you, but no. That just bought me time. That's all.
Well, all you need is time.
I need more time too.
Alright, so I took damage.
I'm pretty sure this thing can punch
I
me
healed
harder.
by 2.
No.
This is my one.
I healed everyone by 2.
I'm pretty sure this
Well,
thing
no,
can
she
This
punch
is
healed
me
bad
harder.
dice.
him by 2.
Die.
Bad die.
Just put
You.
it right
Daniel.
The cursed one's right there.
I'm finally
Put
casting
it with
this
Buddy. He's cursed.
spell. Not on myself. Because I'm not that dumb. I'd rather not electrocute myself and kill myself in the process because this is one powerful spell.
Cool.
So I'm shooting the ones over that way.
So what are you doing?
Essentially using chain lightning on them. Yeah. Not on the one that's on me. No. On that one. One that's over there. Doing things. Getting mauled on.
Do we have metal in our bodies first?
You think your swords are made out of? Why didn't I smile so hard?
I spent two turns charging this up. And I
And
missed.
you're down by 3 magic points.
And I missed.
Roll. Roll.
I am not having this backfire on me.
I believe in you.
It's backfired on me. I'm dead.
I tried.
I'm dead.
You need my lucky.
See, the thing about it is, you go to aim, and as you're going to aim,
There's
you
my
miscalc,
lucky
and you hit the guy in front of you. I'm let that ride. But the problem with that is, you got a sword in your gut.
Yeah, I do. I very much do.
So your
I
whole
mean,
energy
it's-
goes out and goes right back into you to damage you.
Yeah.
But, I mean, lightning causes burns. Wouldn't that technically cauterize someone, even though he is getting zapped?
Oh, I don't. Yeah.
So you got electrocuted, but you're not bleeding anymore.
You've just got this sword in your gut.
I'd rather do it.
I
Oh yeah.
tried.
By the way, with the force of current, since you charge it so long, the sword that's stapling you to the tree.
How much damage did it do?
Oh, you about to die.
How much damage did it do?
You got 1 hit point left, boy.
So I did 7 damage, yeah.
No, because the current went through you and through him and back through you, and it set the tree that you're stapled to
On fire.
on fire.
Damn it! I thought we could get through this without son of a bitch.
This is why I don't try to help people. This is why I don't try to help people.
I tried helping you. I tried.
This is a long ass adventure, but still.
This is why I don't help people.
And we made it, what, 30 feet into the woods before this shit happened?
50.
Oh boy.
I'm surprised.
You still see the stable.
Can I do this? Can I do this? Skedaddle? Can I just?
You're trying to 86 out of there?
You're
trying to get out of there?
This child, man. She's eating raw animals and then wants to turn tail and run when things get bad. I don't know about all this. You're like a bad guy in the making.
I'm no longer being nice. Screw that.
Okay,
I
so
tried 3 times.
what? I'm a bit.
Three
Wait, is
three
it my
times.
Yes, it is, baby.
Okay, what I'm about to do is to my fury to shoot one of those thingies.
You know your fury can heal things too, right?
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait. Who's dying?
Him.
Yeah, so I'm gonna So my fairy can heal him. That's
Roll,
it.
baby. I literally said that for a reason.
I was dying next turn regardless.
Sorry, Bubby.
You're actually no. That was how many you healed. So you are healed just enough to keep life alive. You're healed. You're being healed just enough to keep you alive. But you're on fire, Holmes.
Is the tree alive still? It's burning, but is it alive?
It's not enough in there.
Did it burn that quickly?
It's,
Yes.
Well, I mean,
You
you're
charged it for 3 turns.
and you're almost dead, so your siphoning power is not at its max.
Your body can't hold that. No.
I tried healing.
At this point, I might as well just expend my last bit of life.
Luckily, it's still Malik's turn.
See what comes from that one.
My
Watch. This is going to be the one and only time you roll a nat 1 when it comes to helping me. I'm waiting for it. No, roll. I'm waiting on that. I am betting on that.
It's a Matt one. It's a Matt one with that smile.
No, actually, no. I just want to be a dick. Movement turn. Using his quadrupedal speed. Whoosh, black blur as he gets over to you. The silver horns, they glow a faint green,
Healing aura.
Pizza for me.
and then they shoot out, and you get healed for. They can use my magic
Oh.
for 5 hit points.
Hey, I have 7 HP. Woo. But I'm still
That's
in
like half.
I'm still in debilitating pain because you're healing me with a wound and a sword in my gut.
We can take care of that after we battle. Right now, we
So,
just need to keep you alive.
Now it's the bad guy's turn.
You just hear
That's
constant
you.
screaming.
Malik, that's
His
Malik's
guts
turn.
are safe.
You are knocked prone.
Essentially.
So I'm tied up and I'm on my ass?
Yes.
Awesome. What's my horse doing?
Horse is actually panicking and running the F away.
I was supposed to have
Damn it!
Did mine run away too?
What's my horse
It's
doing?
getting there.
My horse is kind of
Aw.
pinned between these two things.
Yeah. Your horse is burning.
Oh.
is it burning? It didn't get stabbed.
It's by the tree.
Well, it's got 3
Good
legs.
now.
It's not a, max
It
escape.
ain't moving. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. These things count as living, right?
This is really.
Oh, I'm gonna steal their ass. Their life essence is mine now. That's a 5.
Glaive whirls it around for a second before he has a reverse grip on it, and he shanks it right down into your guts.
Ah, I'm not the only one that got stabbed.
You take 3 points of damage.
What's this
I don't remember why I took 2 before. Oh, the wind thing.
You-
Stuff barely even happened to me.
This is a 2 I heal myself.
you just
Stuff barely even happened to me.
I didn't electrocute myself
just
with
about to
3
say that
turns
word.
worth of lightning.
I got stabbed for 7.
because you got burned with your own power.
No, that was something. That was different. I got stabbed for 7, and then I used mine.
Oh,
Because he was choked,
Trust-
slammed up against the tree.
you know I'm not. I don't do unfairness. Trust me. Trust me. Also, take into consideration, she can't move.
Nor can I.
Now, your face. What is this BSery? Bro,
This
I
is
got
where our
you.
adventure ends.
Don't worry, I'll get
We
poisoned
all
or
died.
something, or bleed damage.
I'm
or-
still poisoned.
There's something. There's another shoe to drop. Don't worry.
I'm poisoned. I'm on fire, and I'm getting choked. At this point, I should just be saying harder, Daddy.
Dad, don't die.
I mean, some people are down with all of that.
Oh shit!
And I'm behaving myself because we're recording. Otherwise, I would have gone for it.
Oh crap!
I'm dying.
Esme.
Wait, which one's Emily?
Make a strength roll. A contested strength roll.
I got a 5. Watch me get my ass beat still.
Sword hacks into you. You don't go flying because of it, but you take a good fair amount of damage because y'all ain't wearing metal.
Yes, we were.
How much did I lose?
You lose 3 points of damage.
This plot point better be the next Jesus coming because I swear to God. He pulls at me. So real funny. No.
Stuff barely even happened to me.
No.
It's not done yet.
It's coming.
Yay.
We're not done yet. We're literally not out the woods yet.
I know what I'm about to do.
Not even Malik can figure it out.
You get dropped.
Oh.
The sword in your gut gets forcefully removed, and you get dropped to the ground as this guy who's now on fire is doing his best to pat it out, and he removes his robes. And again, you see plate mail, full plate mail, tarnished black, like it's stained black with a dull gold trim. And now he's moving at
What's
Malik.
the importance in this armor? He's describing it.
The way he's describing
It is my
it's like an
turn.
insignia in and of itself.
Is that it?
Huh?
Okay. I'm slow, like really slow.
You know, it's kind of like they're Knights of Malekith.
They are.
That's the exact coloring of his armor.
So you're, well, you got it. They want you so bad because you're so delicious.
They're
No,
great.
there's a story behind all of this. I'm just
Bro, this feels like they're specifically killing me to get to my power in some way, shape, or form because I was like this magical, strong-ass being.
Chupacabra.
I was joking.
I didn't say anything.
Your eyes tell 1,000
How is he
stories.
proficient in blood magic and still an underclassman in a regular magic school?
That's what I'm saying.
He fails and everything else.
That is something I will explain after we stop recording.
Yeah, because I've noticed every time I've tried to do regular magic, I have failed. But I do blood magic, suddenly I'm the best wizard known to man.
And you think that doesn't fuel the story?
I'm well aware it does. Maybe I should just start doing blood magic more.
And with that, a part of your soul dies.
I'll be the
So it is now the player's turn. Ranisha.
You go, my love.
Gucci. 10 out of 10.
If you die, I'm gonna rob you. Then call 911.
That's what.
Just a hairball.
That's
It's okay.
Probably.
that's that's what he told. That's what he told Diamond.
So I am on the ground, tied up, and stabbed.
Yes.
Yep. In the good.
We love it.
Right. I don't like it.
You cannot like it, but it's still gonna happen.
We've had that conversation before.
Now I'm giving it to you.
I am loving this.
I don't.
We're dying.
No.
We. No, you mean me.
Yeah.
You got minor scrapes. That's all. You
I'm
healed.
at 10 HP.
You healed.
And then I got 3 taken.
I want to see you lose 9 in one turn.
You got majorly
Alright, so
effed
I
up,
couldn't-
my guy.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't strength break out of this stuff. Can I cut it or attempt to do something magically to
Magically.
dissolve it or
Magically.
break it?
Magically.
Disturb the magic caster, and the spell shall be not.
Cough. Counterspell. Cough.
Cough, I know. Cough.
I wasn't talking to you, Dickless.
I was trying to figure out what.
I shouldn't be doing this stuff, but
I've been thinking about counter spells for multiple turns. I'm just trying to figure out how to do it.
it's raw math. Disrupt the energy flow.
Somebody still.
Okay. I was trying to figure out how to come up with like a blade or something to cut
Really?
it. It being really complicated.
No, you don't.
But yeah, physical didn't do shit, so I guess magic. I want to break out of my bind so I can get off the ground.
Please roll, little missy.
Please don't suck.
Yeah.
I believe in you.
Thanks. The dice are another story.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, sorry.
4.
You concentrate your force of will, and you create a counterflow of magical energies. And in doing so, the binds that now have you dissipate. They dissolve. You can feel your body loosen up almost immediately, but you still got a glaive in your stomach.
What's dude doing?
He's actually about to stab you on his next turn.
Again. You ridiculous.
Alright, that was the wrong one. That is not.
Esme! Oh, you still going?
No, I was trying to think if there was any way I could move to attempt to avoid this. Can I make my bird peck him?
Yes, okay.
Does it keep him from stabbing me again?
I'm gonna go into a roll.
Wholly doubtful.
Wholly doubtful.
Fully doubtful.
God damn it.
Esme, your turn, baby.
Ooh. Am I being attacked?
Yes,
Yes.
you got cleaved off. Well, not off yours, but you got cleaved.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
The only one who isn't being attacked is Lena.
The right because she's either fucking horse or dog or something.
Dog.
They don't want to put her.
You know, in all honesty, if my enemy got off their horse, started eating a dog in the middle of a fight, I wouldn't want to fight it either. I really wouldn't. I wouldn't mess with it.
Yeah, that was nuts. We're going to focus on these ones.
Yeah, it's a powerful move.
So still dog fly.
No.
No. To your knowledge, all dogs are dead.
I hate
Except for the
this
other
knowledge BS.
Except for the other two that are just like in the darkness.
Oh god, I forgot about those two.
I didn't.
I
I know
These
you
things
did.
are made out of shadows, right?
Yes.
essentially, except for the dogs. The dogs are physical.
Right.
Excuse me.
They're beings of the night.
You are really sticking on that fact, aren't you?
Yeah. Because that has to be a big
Light
fact.
doesn't work.
Maybe it does. Nobody's right.
Just try.
I don't want to now.
Try.
I don't want to now. No, I don't want to now because of the way you said that.
Just it's fine. This is a test run. This is all trial and error at this point.
Watch me die. I'm gonna use a light spell.
Trial and error.
What are you attempting to do specifically with the light spell?
Try to create a flashbang.
Yeah, we could do a flashbang, but that doesn't do much damage. Can a flashbang do damage?
No.
Sensory
Yeah,
damage.
sensory damage. That's it.
No matter flashbang, anything kind of pointing towards a single thing.
Alright. Can I yell at everybody to close their eyes? That's on my team.
Yes.
You can.
But wouldn't that mean the others would close their eyes too?
Yes.
Yes. But if you're trying to really bend on the fact that light will do something to them and not just their eyes,
Because if I turn around and use the light spell without warning you,
I hear you. I hear you.
gonna take like away points from y'all's roll.
Just be in that 6. I don't know what to do. She flubs the spell.
Yeah.
Roll again.
Oh, you're burned.
Mm-hmm. 2.
Stop rolling.
Bad dice.
Esme puts her hand forward, and in doing so, as she gets, she's calling her power and trying to pull in as much light as she can. In doing that, all of your lanterns go completely dark for a moment as all the light circles around her hand. And in doing so, she attempts to let it go, but it misfires and makes her blind and burns the shit out of her hand. Like her shit's on fire.
I tried.
We can't see now. They can. We
Bless
can.
you.
Ah, shit, I didn't say I was using my fucking rage in it.
No. No, you didn't.
I trust them wholeheartedly.
Yes.
Your turn, boy.
Yes, you did. You very much did.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault.
It's the dice's fault. Thank you.
Yeah, it's the dice's fault, not your fault.
Thank you.
I'm stealing life. This thing's in physical touching range. I'm gonna slap it and steal like 7 HP. Not really. I can't even roll 7.
You gotta use mana for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see that.
It's a nat 6. I told you. I just got. The moment I use
Maybe you should just stick with that shit.
These dice really want me to be the Dark Lord.
You got a nat 6.
Why are you doing me like this? I did. I'm scared. And I've never been scared to get a nat 6 before. How do you make me scared for a nat 6? You make me
More of
scared.
yourself dies.
You make me scared for the best possible roll I can get.
It's like a star.
You put your hand and you touch the rider. As you touch the rider, you try to create a siphon. You create a circuit, flowing your power into them and trying to use that to siphon off life force to come back into you. But all you feel is void, darkness, emptiness, something poison as it comes and goes back into your body.
Oh, fuck.
You lose 2 health because of the cold that the void generates inside of you now.
Yeah, I lost 3 HP. Whoa. I'm at like 4
So
HP.
what's
again.
controlling them? If they have no life force of their own, who's pulling the strings?
I say we run.
I say we.
We'll be chased.
I have a hole in my stomach.
Me too.
Lena, it is your turn. You've gleaned the most knowledge out of them so far.
What do you mean?
You pretty much know what they are, what they're doing, and problem.
Lena, your turn.
Can you please not do that? That's weird.
Isn't that nice? Aren't you nice? Why do you exist? I love you. You're amazing. You're one of my original die.
I don't wanna.
I was happy for you for a second, but
Well, is she dying?
We're all dying. No.
pretty much everybody's dying right now, baby.
I'm at 10.
While you were over there chomping
But-
down having a buffet of fucking dog meat.
Well, y'all should have killed the dog and had some.
I mean, if we weren't busy getting attacked, perhaps we would have nommed on the cooked dog.
And someone here is literally surviving off borrowed time.
I mean,
No,
me.
him.
well,
So I'm at 10, but I'm still pinned to the ground and apparently about to get targeted again.
Listen,
so-
I'm waiting for my HP to run out. He tells me to make a roll,
Okay,
not to save
much-
myself, but to
how
see
much
if I
are
can
their
see.
health? Tell me how much are their health because I'll heal the one that's
was
mostly
joking.
down.
He is. He has 4 HP. I have 10 and she has 10.
Okay,
Wait,
so,
I have less than 10. No, I do have 10.
okay, so
I
both
mean, you could have been sucked into the nothing. So
okay,
I would
both of y'all
prefer
are good. Both of y'all are good, so I'm gonna try to heal Bubby again.
Your fairy?
She and her fairy.
Oh, a double spell.
Six-sided.
I knew what I was doing when I gave her the fairy.
Yay!
You heal for 8 points.
This is my buddy.
You got 8 points. Be fucking grateful.
I'm not upset about the 8 points. I'm upset about the fact that I didn't get any special. No, I was
Oh.
dying.
well, that's because you've tapped into, some sort
That's
of
cute.
unholy nonsense
I
that only
should've
works
just-
for you.
Apparently.
My dice love me.
Yes, they do.
You got 2 healers on the team.
Me and her.
Uh-huh.
That are very
Okay.
proximal.
Yeah. Technically.
What?
I'm actually fudging the dice with
I'm well aware.
the fairy. She's only really supposed to do 1 HP per turn.
I'm well aware.
I'll let you get 2 more out of that. Because I just don't want you to die.
I'm surprised every time I'm close to death, you haven't described, I feel this slight gnawing in the back of my head or something.
Oh, it's coming. I'm well aware. It's coming.
If you just try it over and over again, you'll get.
No, you already used your turn. It's Malik's turn.
It's your turn. Why your boo pumping like that?
I tried healing you. No, I tried using the light.
Oh, yeah, you did use one. You're blind now. Yeah.
Is everyone blind?
No, just these 2 nuts. Because remember, she was in close proximity to you to use the healing spell, and everybody else was
I'm used to being blind at this point. I was blind in my last fight, so
Stacia, if you keep rolling and rolling it, you'll get better rolls.
it's like I tried. It's like I tried doing the same exact thing you did last session.
Can I just roll all the dice and just pick the highest?
No,
How about just 2 or 4?
I wish.
So, no, I'm not cheating. Not that I am.
That's a 4.
I'm getting better rolls.
That's a 6. Yep.
You should use the 6 one now.
That is what.
Oh, thank God.
3. I'm rolling and rolling so I get better
There is a
rolls.
mass of shadows, as if they're vesper in the air. A mist that surrounds the black wolf. It elongates and then it goes from being long to being tall. And out of the black mist comes 2 silver and black blades that stab into the armored figure that he was trying to drain. One into his chest, one into the head.
Picking at it.
There's a screech and a scream, and he gets now stapled to the ground. The armor flattens.
So metal. I know.
Armor flattens.
The thing's gone.
The armor flattens as shadows dissipate from out within, consuming it.
Does anyone here know what the blades are made out of? And were they related to why the thing dissipated?
Roll knowledge.
All of us?
No, no.
4.
6.
Since it went
4.
off the book.
From your studies at the Academy of Ram Luna, you've heard things about death magic, shadow and necromancy, how to take something incorporeal, ephemeral, and take it and make it corporeal.
That's essentially what I do.
Daniel,
That's why he's staring at me.
your head starts to hurt
Oh, fun.
as a mass of memories flood into your head. It's a mass of images and you can't make heads or tails of it. but you feel like you know about this magic right here. It's not just what you studied at the academy. A part of you feels like you knew this long before you even came to the academy. You just can't put your finger on it.
Yay. I honestly would have preferred my knowledge at the academy. Alright, time to kill more things. Yay! Let me start.
The rest of the riders see this black figure as the shadows die down and seep back into him, with the silver eyes staring. Pulls his blades out and looks at the rest of them. They look at each other for a moment, and they rein in their horses before scattering into the night.
Do their dogs follow suit?
What dogs?
You know, it's
You were
kind
thinking
of.
about we forgot.
You know what's funny? It's like they ran because you gave them a form of destined death.
They did.
I
So
get
my actual question was if we knew what the blades were made of and what they were doing.
My blades or their blades?
The ones that made that guy go.
His blades.
I got 6. Give me more information.
You're an extra good
You
student.
see, the blade itself, both blades, they look very similar, almost identical
To the black lady.
to the Rand Luna Karian blades.
Oh.
Except the blade itself is black. It's ebony, with the edges being silver and blue triangular stones, glint stones.
Can I ask him to study the blade?
So I don't know what you're comparing it to. So.
Bless you.
Thank you.
All of your blades.
I would like to study his sword, her sword, if he lets me.
The edges move in a wave-like formation as if they're liquid before becoming rigid again. He whirls them back and he puts them both over his right shoulder. His silver eyes steam and they gleam dead at Daniel for a moment.
What did you do to him?
Then he looks at the rest of the group and says, "You all stink of Selena."
Oh.
I would take it
I
you
thought
don't
he was
like her.
going to be fighting.
I take it you don't like her.
Is it just
That's-
due to proximity, or is it something about what we've been doing?
And that's before he puts his left hand over his left side.
Was that the injury from before?
Yes.
Is there
Can I
any
heal
living
again here?
plants near me?
It's a forest.
Okay, then I use that to heal.
He doesn't let you near him.
Well, he let me near him.
No.
Damn.
Can I forcefully?
Oh,
No.
wait, I need to kill everyone. Is my talisman...
It's based off your
Recharge.
mana.
So can she use the talisman if it's already warding off poisoning of her own body?
Yeah, just supercharge it. So what we're
Still
gonna
haven't
do is,
answered my question. I still want to study the blades.
yeah, good luck with that. We're gonna end it here because this session actually ran hella long.
Yeah, like 5 hours.
3.
I was 2 hours off.
It's still hella long. Like normally it's just an hour, hour and a half. 2 has been the longest, so we're an hour over that. So I'm not even gonna do my outro this time. Like, yeah, if you've been hanging with us this whole session, thanks. Shit.
Yeah, straight up.
I'm King Sway.
I'm Princess Ray. Goodbye.
I'm Slayer Gaming.
I'm Annie.
Did you on?
And
Peace,
we will
y'all.
see you in the next one.
Bye.
Thank you.
Maybe I'll be evil.